Hey, what up, it's Pat. In this video, I'm going to react to Harry Mack and Lamorne Morris. They call it New Girl Meets 8 Mile. This is on TYSO number 243. I've never seen this podcast before, but I was recommended it, and I accidentally started watching it, and then I realized they were about to freestyle. I thought it was just going to be an interview with Harry Mack. Then they started freestyling, and I was like, oh, I got to stop this and react to this when I get a chance. So now I'm finally reacting to this because Harry Mack's amazing. We already know Harry Mack's amazing. Lamorne Morris is an actor on the show New Girl, and he also is an actor in I think a show called Wokeness. So yeah, he's really cool. I really like him, and I saw a glimpse of them freestyling, and it seemed really cool. So I stopped it right away, and I want to react to it right now with you guys. Fresh, we're going to see this. We're going to see Harry Mack. Looks like he's going to freestyle rap with an actor. And these guys are both comedians, Lamorne and this guy. I don't know this guy's name. I've never seen this show before. I think the show's called Take Your Shoes Off. We're going to watch it, and we're going to react to it right now. I'm a freestyle rap coach. Been freestyling for 25 years. I teach freestyling. You need help. I got free courses and, full freestyle rap courses below.
No.
Black dude from New Girl?
Oh, okay, yeah.
You can't start with the black dude from New Girl. I feel like that's order of operations.
All right, so I'm gonna fast forward. I'm gonna play this in fast motion until they start freestyling, so you guys can kind of see what's going on, and then we will get to the reaction.
His name, number 2, one of my best friends. He's so funny. He comes on all the time. I have to have you on with us, either for a full episode or if you don't have the time.
Okay, so he's best friends with Lamorne Morris, the actor from New Girl. Harry Mack's never met him, and now that I'm realizing, it looks like he wants Harry Mack to meet him because they both like freestyling. So let's keep watching.
Come over at the beginning, middle, and end for a little.
Oh, I would love to. Anytime, man.
Looks like the boys are here. Coming out.
Okay, so they're showing up at his house.
Oh, nice. You got the little keyboard set up.
You play? I'm actually really good. Swipe to it.
Go on.
Swipe to it.
Oh, wow, Rick, far across the distance.
Would you like me to put this somewhere?
Welcome to TYSO.
Oh, are these awards?
Some of them.
Can I touch it?
Yeah.
Is this Asian appropriation doll here another award?
Yeah, I got that to be the biggest thing. John Michael, make sure you subtitle that so people heard it.
What makes you think it's an Asian cat?
Because of the design on it. These characters here.
That's just him wearing that.
So he's appropriated.
Yeah. He's appropriating. He's going to appropriate the future. He's even appropriating right meow. Theme music.
Bars.
Now what are we doing?
Okay, so the interesting thing about this is that both these guys are comedians, and I feel like Harry Mack is very witty. He's very, strong-minded and stuff like that. But he's not really a comedian, and so so far it seems like Rick Glassman. Okay, that's his name, Rick Glassman.
Fiji or smart water?
Fiji.
All right, so I think they're gonna start freestyling.
Yeah, no, me too. I'm keeping my color. Yeah. Rick
I just don't have the heat on.
is running low on funds. So.
But it's kind of like a surprise.
We're only on funds because we haven't started yet.
Oh, we get paid as
John Michael, make sure you subtitle that FUNS.
So what's funny is that these guys are very quick-witted, and Harry Mack is also very quick-witted, but these comedians just have a different sense of humor. I mean,
that flew right over my head.
it's like a little faster. He even says like this flew right over my head.
I got some headphones there for you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, very, very nice. Rick, it's been a while, man.
Whoa.
Great. Thanks, man. I've been in that gym.
Which one?
All of them.
Oh, these are that.
Up Fitness, UP, Ultimate Performance.
Shout 'em out.
Shout them out. Getting my body right. You know what I'm saying?
There it is.
Abs, six-pack, arms, veins, vascularity. That's what I stand for.
Ooh, alliteration. So I'm gonna.
Doesn't look like it right now, but I can really tell.
All right,
Yeah,
so I
that's
think
good.
they're gonna start freestyling.
Oh, yeah. Killing it.
I'm still very weak, though. It's shockingly. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't think he looks weak.
No,
Harry,
no.
do you think he looks weak?
I think he looks strong, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate
Yeah.
you saying that.
Yeah.
How strong do you think he looks?
Quite strong.
Marcus
I mean,
is
I don't know what metric to use.
Well, let's use out of 10,
with 10 being like bodybuilder.
with 10 being the best Lamorne could ever be.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Yeah. Best Lamorne could ever be.
So Lamorne seems like he didn't know that they're gonna start freestyling. He's like, what? They're gonna start freestyling right now? What's going on? What's going on? Maybe the host didn't tell Lamorne about Harry Mack, or maybe he already knew about Harry Mack. Maybe he didn't know why he was there. I don't know.
Probably comes when he's 73. After a long exercise routine, he'll be the strongest man you've ever seen. Right now, I'm supposed to rate him out of 10. Looking at his arm, don't know where to begin. Can I see that flex one more time again? Damn, those guns making my head spin. Okay, for real though. Hey yo, the muscle is pulsing.
Don't you think the best color of it? Edit that out.
Justified interruption. Yeah, muscle increase, no reduction. What's up then?
What's up then? I will tell you then. I will tell you when I begin to sin. Catch me down bad, you can catch me in the pen. Not the Penn State, but the penitentiary. You know where I be, cause I flex like a pen. I use it, the ink is all over me. I'm not...
All right. So the cool thing about actors and comedians is they're really good at enunciation, and enunciation makes you sound very professional and clean, like you know what you're doing, like you have something important to say. That's why enunciation is so important. And Lamorne has a really good enunciation, and his flow's cool. You could tell he has a kind of fun freestyle style where he's just kind of going along with whatever, but it's dope, and we're gonna keep watching. I'm gonna go back a little bit. Let's check it out.
But the penitentiary, you know where I be, cause I flex like a pen. I use it, the ink is all over me. I'm not tattooed though. I would never do it. You know why? Because my blood is like fluid. It's gonna leak all over the place. I don't have enough vitamin K. It'll leak the blood from my face.
So far, I mean, I've never heard Lamorne rap freestyle, but it seems like he has a lot of fun freestyling, and he's actually pretty good at freestyling. So it's pretty cool. I haven't checked out. I've seen him freestyle before, but I haven't reacted to any King Los freestyles. But I will check out a King Los freestyle. We're just gonna watch a little bit of this one. This is like a really long video. I'm just gonna see how long they're freestyling for, and then maybe I can react to the King Los after that. Tonight maybe I can do that.
And then I'll look pale. I'll be looking like that doll right there, but male. Cause that's a girl, I think. Wink.
I got that for being the biggest.
Oh.
John Michael, make sure you subtitle that so people heard it.
It's good.
That's good, man.
Yeah. I never came with the answer, but I'd say 6. I'd say you're 6 out of, with 10 being the strongest you could possibly be.
Yeah, because I got time. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
There's this bottom layer of fat that, you know, I'm gonna fix. I'm gonna get rid of.
Speaking of fixing, I ordered some acoustic panels to go behind the couch. They should be here soon. But I'm hearing a lot going on, and I'm going to ask something. Are you guys?
What's going on? So I don't know if they're going to freestyle anymore.
Hey. Hey, Papa, what you wearing?
Where are you guys?
We just in the trap. You know what I'm saying? Doing.
I forgot you guys are doing. Oh yeah, I got to do a rap to talk with you guys.
I got to do a rap.
Lamorne should be the Tiger Woods. Mack should be like Kevin Mack, and I'm banned.
All right.
Let's go.
Dad.
Yeah.
So we just started the podcast. Dad just flew in from Cleveland. How are your arms, by the way?
Boy, are my arms tired.
That's right. He's on the West Coast for a little over a month.
Really?
Yeah. So if timing works out, we might be able to do another one of these with the four
Harry,
of us.
Lamorne, you guys want to come to Palm Springs? You can be my guest.
Yes, I would love to.
Thank you so much.
Hey, what would you say is a polite way to say I might, but I'm not sure yet to my dad?
Not a
That sounds
chance,
fantastic.
is what I would say.
My schedule stretches like elastic.
Dad, you gotta let him do his thing.
All right, listen. Well, I'll let you guys go. Harry, I don't know you well, but hello and thank you for doing this podcast. Lamorne,
my pleasure.
I love you.
4 years.
To my son. Dark side. Light this bitch up.
Get a cat, go meow, pow, punch him in the balls. Oh no, wait. Yeah, in the pussy, in the clit. In the stomach, in the tit. Yeah. Suckle tits, sucky on the suckle tits. Suckle tits, sucky tits. With this, fuck that. It's a sucky tick, sucky dick. Inside my sucky trick. Go like this, sucky flick. All of a sudden, we got goblins and shit. Goblins pooping on them. Yeah, goblins pooping on them.
This is disgusting.
Yeah.
This is disgusting. This is disgusting. I'ma take it back to the civil rights like my last name was Rustin. Shout out Coleman Domingo. He goes to the places where I don't go cause he's too well traveled. And I'm afraid of flight, I'm afraid of heights, I'm afraid of planes, and I'm afraid of lames. When I go to school, I don't play no games. That's why I quit recess. I used to stare all up at the teacher's breast. But it was a dude though. But something was going on with his memories. He had one of those things that would hang like this. And I would look at him and go, teacher, what's 1 + 1? Fuck that, look at your tits.
Yeah, it's 6. That's the answer to the equation. 1 + 1 = 6. My mathematical skills are amazing. What's up with the tits hanging? Yo, teach that ain't banging. Fuck it, I'ma go on recess. Y'all know I'm about to be stressed. Rick, what you doing with that little butt? Why you got your finger moving up the cut? Damn, you be doing wild things. Check out the smiles that my style brings. Yeah, y'all know I ain't folding for days. Yo, matter of fact, did you mold that from clay? I just realized that there's a self-portrait. Microphone Mack about to scorch it. My flow's in orbit. Yeah, now hold it up next. Y'all know I'm coming with the flex. We leaving everybody shook. We freestyle, we don't need that composition book. I come with compositions like Mozart. By comparison, rappers have no heart. When the flow starts, it begins. Certified, guaranteed, we about to win. Yeah.
I need inspiration. I need support. I need meditation.
These guys are dope. So the cool thing about people who are comedians and entertainers is that they're comfortable improvising. A lot of comedians come from, they're taking improv classes, or they have to do, comedy shows, have to improv back and forth with each other. These guys are really comfortable with improv. And just freestyling. And so freestyling, I feel like, comes easy for them. They're not at the level of Harry Mack, and it's not as, back-to-back punchlines and back-to-back rhymes and stuff like that. But they follow the formula of, don't stop if you mess up. They don't need to rhyme every line. Just keep going. And they're doing great. It's really good. 1408. Let's see.
Yeah, I need inspiration. I need support. I need meditation. I need a quart of blood to put inside my body so my penis gets hard and I could ride thee. Sometimes I wish I wasn't so complicated. I realize simple and I try again. Sometimes I'm reading again. Jessica at that's where I get my... Well, take out the email address, actually, 'cause where I get my orthotics at. But,
Yeah.
Lamorne being a 6 isn't like a 60%. It's
So they're going like in and out of freestyling and having a conversation. We're checking this out. Let's see.
just that it just means that you still have room to grow.
Yeah.
And that's about potential. And I think that's actually a beautiful gift.
Thank you. That's what I tell girls. I go, listen, I'm a 6 right now, baby. But if you'd like
What
work,
just happened? You said I'm a 6 right now and then something happened?
I had a stroke.
Yeah,
That's what I give them the old wink. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I tell them that they don't often believe it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be a 10 one day.
How many women have you had sex with? Let's say since January 1 of 2023.
0.
Since January 1 of 2022.
0.
Since January 1 of 1987.
40,312.
Wow.
Yeah.
Those are some active years.
Yeah.
Remember when that was a marker when like how many people you slept with was like how cool you were?
Yeah, I know.
You now it's not, you know what it is now? It's just how nice you are.
Yeah.
It's about time.
I hope so.
How friendly you are. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Okay.
Honestly, I'm still a virgin, and that's something I'm working through.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I have a child, but that was immaculate conception.
How did it happen?
Unseen threats can lurk undetected.
Well, I'll tell you after this ad from our sponsor. How did it happen? Oh. How did I have a child?
How to go on freestyle.
And I can tell you. Secrets revealed. The secrets revealed. How I had a child, man, I'ma keep it real. I was in the court, shout out to Bradley Beal, when I looked up in the sky and I saw this girl. She was real cool, her hair was trill. She came down, but she was a little shrill. We went back to my room, we got a broom. I swept up my, and then I went into her womb. Yeah, and you already...
So the cool thing about Lamorne's style, he's just kind of going off. He has a story framework that he's using, beginning, middle, and end. But he's allowing the rhymes to take him wherever it goes. Sometimes the rhymes will take him onto, a little off topic or come back, and that's okay. It's kind of like weaving in and out of the story, so it's not like totally direct. But the story is like the foundation. But he's just having fun, and it's really cool because it shows you could just have fun freestyling. Let's see if you got time for a little Juice WRLD 3 minute before I got one. Yeah, definitely put any recommendations and I will check them out.
There was no room because like I said 6, but I'm leaving room for 10. And when I grow again. They call me Stretch Armstrong because my thing get long. But when it's not...
Dang, I would love to hear Lamorne Morris's album, or I bet he has some recordings because he has got a great voice. He's got a great flow. His enunciation is really good. So he sounds like he's been rapping for a long time. Like he's He's really good at this. He's really good at freestyling, but I would love to hear his edited freestyles that turned into written songs.
I'm a grower, not a shower. So I don't really go outside without my mower. That really doesn't make a lot of sense, but it will make a lot of sense when you realize I'm the prince and I can do whatever I want to. I am royalty. Yeah, I am above thee, not below thee. I'm not the mezzanine. I'm not the ground level. Bitch, I'm the penthouse. Penthouse. When you walk up in my...
Dude, he's tight. Lamorne is tight. Really, really tight. All right, unseen Luca Films, like Lucasfilms. All right, I'll check that out.
Yeah, cut that. Cut all that. Cut all that.
That was tight.
Fire.
That was tight.
I saw an asshole, and it makes me think about all I can be. Everything inside of me grows to see. A 6 out of 10 may be a 60%, may grade as a D. I don't think about it. I don't need a C or a B, cause a 90% is an A. Give me double B's.
So this guy's not rhyming every line, and that's totally cool. It's one of the rules when you're first starting freestyle. Don't worry about rhyming every line. Just have fun. Don't stop if you mess up. And he's going that, and he's really enjoying it. You can tell he's not judging himself. He's just having fun and letting whatever comes out and just being playful. It's cool.
Double C's, give me double D's. Grab all knees. Grab a titty, circle it like this. 1 to the right, 2 to the left, twins. Bop bop, bang bang. Tiger Woods.
This is kind of cool too because these guys aren't afraid to be perverted. Harry Mack usually doesn't really rap perverted stuff or try to get too perverted, and he's kind of getting influenced by these guys to rap a little more perverted, but he's still kind of like trying to keep it as centered and as clean as possible.
Bang bang, Jigga Woods. Did I say something bad just then?
Kinda.
Jigga Woods?
Yeah, Jigga Woods. Yeah, you were on the borderline. Borderline of saying something that they would consider as a hate crime.
Dude, I'm just thinking about how much you and I are just rich kids, and we're a huge fan of Harry Mack. And we're just, they gave him $100 grand to sit on the couch while we just do the worst fucking rhymes.
No, I'm honored, man. I'm honored. This is beautiful.
Dude, like we went to you. I think it was after you'd last been on. We went to your concert.
Yes.
And we went to the green room, and you were like, "What's up, guys?" And maybe I'm projecting this, but I felt like an energy of us. We were just like, "Hey,"
it was really weird.
I felt like it's like we're in like when I go into an NBA locker room, which I do all the time because I'm boys with so many NBA players.
No, you're not.
I feel like I know I'm not in the NBA, but I feel like I belong there.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But when I go into like what you do, I don't feel like I belong there.
Really? Why not?
I guess it's because I spend so much time on the court.
All right, sorry, hold on. There's an ad right here, but no, this is pretty cool. It's cool to show different levels of freestyling. So it sounds like they went to a Harry Mack show, and they're both really good fans of Harry Mack. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. I don't know how much more freestyling they're going to do. We're going to keep watching a little bit more, and then maybe I'll react to something else. But so far, this is pretty interesting. I am going to keep reacting to this right now. I wanted to wait to watch this with you guys just to see what happens.
Shaq.
But also, I don't usually ever see Harry Mack really freestyling with other people, so it's really cool to see how he is around other people, like freestyling back and forth with other people. It's pretty cool.
Michael Jordan.
Especially during COVID, nobody was like,
"Aren't you phenomenal?"
Freestyling.
Yeah, thanks, man. I just we have a lot of fun doing this, but you're really at a different level. And before we get too crazy, I want to promote our episode of this podcast because if you're a huge fan of Harry Mack and you are watching this episode before you watch that one, you might not get as much out of it because it was so awesome you on here last time.
Oh man, thank you. I had such a blast, bro. It was one of my favorite podcasts I've ever done.
Yeah, it's in my top 5 favorite episodes I've ever done. But we're gonna do a lot of bad rapping. He's gonna do a lot of good rapping. And I just want you to know that if you want to see something awesome on this channel with Harry, turn this off and watch that episode. Or
this will not be awesome.
Or as Lamorne would say,
turn it on and on again. Turn it on like a light switch, cause I'm rich. I don't need a beat. I don't need a beat at all, cause I came here to ball. I don't want to stall. But you did. Bring it on right back here, kid. Yeah.
This is tight. Okay. Who do you think does freestyle well but is completely serious with content and also not street crime cliches. Maybe King Los. I'm not sure if he really talks about street crime cliches. I would say Idea, EYEDEA, Idea is really good. Freestyling. Lyrics Born, amazing freestyler. They're hard to find freestyles. Common from Common the rapper. His old freestyles. He could freestyle on the stage forever. He's an amazing freestyler as well. Let's see. Yeah, I saw Common live in Santa Cruz. It was amazing. Lyrics Born I saw live too. Let's see. The Living Legends guys are pretty good at freestyling. They're the more conscious rappers. Mos Def, amazing. Talib Kweli, they're not really. Yeah, they're the more conscious style of rappers, the more serious rappers. They're really kind of anti the street crime cliches. But yeah, I'd say like old Atmosphere freestyles, the Sage Francis freestyles, and those guys are just amazing rappers, but aren't into that typical crime stuff.
Do it again. I'm from the city of wind. That's all I got. Nah.
That's all I got. Nah.
This is prime time rapping. You see what goes down.
That was fire.
Man, the audio only people really miss a lot of the fun on this.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
They do. Your YouTube is great, man.
It is.
Your clips are great, dude.
Yeah, the editing is so unique too. This is like
And shout out to John, Michael, and Tom.
Yeah.
Rick, I told you from the beginning that you were going to be something special, and you didn't believe, and you still don't. And you struggle with this, your insecurities. But I'm here to tell you that you've made it.
Hell yeah.
Would you say that I have far to go? Fargo.
Shout out to Fargo.
Wow. Wow. The bars are flying.
Let's get into this for a second, because we have become friends over the past year.
Yes.
And you're one of my really, really good friends over many, many years.
Yes.
What is the relationship here? How well do y'all know each other?
Oh.
You are the
You are the
connection.
glue. We've never spoken outside of. Like maybe a DM here and there.
Yeah. I mean, we texted a little bit after the show,
Yeah.
But really just in the green room at the show, and now here.
Oh, I made you guys friends.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But you knew him already.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
He's a fan.
Because I do this as a joke. I only do this when I'm with Rick.
Right.
And then I'll go on like YouTube or like TikTok or something, and I go, well, fuck. All right, this guy here, man.
Yeah, what is that? It almost seems like it's a meme now. People will say, "This is rule number 1: never skip a Harry Mack video."
Yeah. It just became a thing that I don't know who started it, but people started typing that in the comment section on TikTok.
Didn't you start it?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I wish I did.
Oh, okay.
I wish I did.
Right.
To be honest, I'm not that clever.
But that's the thing. You never skip a Harry Mack video, and I always watch your videos.
Yeah.
But now when one comes in, when one comes up, in my mind, I hear, well, you're not supposed to ever skip a Harry Mack video.
Yeah.
You never know what's gonna happen.
Amazing. Wow. Shout out to whoever started that, because that's probably worked out well.
If you started that, comment in the description.
Yeah.
This is great. They're talking about Harry Mack. They're talking about freestyling. They're talking about different levels of freestyling. It's really interesting. I know this might be a little off topic, but how does the artist record a ton of songs and put out so little of music, and how do they do it? Typically what artists do is they will record lots of songs with different producers and different songwriters. They usually have a team of people, producers, songwriters, all working together. Maybe they'll hop on other people's songs, do lots of stuff. And then they'll pick their favorite. Like think Lil Wayne, that he'd record like 50 songs for an album, and then they'd pick their top 10. That he would have the manager pick the top 10. He wouldn't even pick it himself. He'd just have the manager pick the top 10 for, just the songs, I guess, that they felt were most likely to do well, or that, connect with people. And that's how they do it. So it's like the more kind of at-bats you have, the more swings you take, the more likely you are to get some hits. And so that's what their thought process is. You make a bunch of music and you pick your favorites. It's more options. You have more options for success. Maybe you increase. But then again, you never really know, because some songs, that they don't put out or they put out later might be bigger than the other ones. But sometimes if you get a lot of feedback from a lot of people and everyone's saying the same thing, you can kind of trust that and just kind of put it out. But as new rappers, we just want to, or new singers or songwriters, whatever, kind of just want to put out everything. And as it goes, we're not on major labels, so we just put it out because we never know. Just try to put out music consistently. I'm trying to get more consistent with putting out music.
Or just come to the address below.
We would love to meet you.
Can you put the address below, and then put like a Google Maps pin for where this address is, and then you show up here and be on the podcast.
Yeah.
If you want that, Rick.
You go with that?
No.
If you want that, I don't know how you want people.
Well, I mean,
Right.
if by here you're saying in the present, then I would recommend, I would say, here's a pin right now, wherever you are, be there.
Be
In
there.
a meditative sense.
That's right. I
I
like
like
that.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like being present?
I do like being present. Yeah.
And I have to imagine, based on your acting and comedy skills, you like being present.
I like being in the past. I like playing characters that are from yesteryear. You know what I'm saying? Really dive into the times.
Let me hear your
That's
Fargo
dope.
accent.
Ooh, this one here.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know. It's a bit much there. It's about it. Ricky G.
You've done Wisconsin, you've done South African, you've done Chicago. What else?
I've done British. I've done I don't know what part of London I was from in that movie. Shout out to Bloodshot, but I don't know what the fuck I was doing.
Oh, that wasn't South African. I thought that was South African.
No, I shot it in South Africa.
Right.
In South Africa, but I was playing a Brit at that point.
Are you able to do accents?
No, not accurately. No.
Did you sing?
No, not really. I mean, I sort of sing like occasionally I'll like add a bit of melody to my rap, but it's like how rappers sing, like
Bring this like so much closer. It's just gonna be. That's a good Drake.
God damn.
And that's
a
why
good
I moved the
Drake.
mic back. Because I sing.
Wow. Clearly.
Do that again.
Operatically.
So Harry Mack said he sings like a rapper, like he's not really singing. I haven't heard Harry Mack do too much singing, but yeah, with the rap, and you don't really need to sing, got auto-tune, and that's all you need. Lamorne is very
Plates break.
very
The
talented.
vibrato.
Yeah,
that is really good.
Vibrato, man.
Thank you for saying so. That means a lot.
The
you guys.
technique.
Would you, if you given the
Beautiful.
opportunity to sing the national anthem at a sports event, would you take it?
Only if they paired me up with Flavor Flav.
Why?
Because he did the national anthem and he was dog shit. And I was like, oh, because if he's dog shit, at least I know I'm not going to be.
Could we hear what it would sound like if you were to do it?
Say, can you see?
That wasn't good, but the other thing you did was really good.
But come back to me. Because I got to.
The national anthem is notoriously difficult.
Yeah. But
Well,
it's not difficult for me.
Well, no, not for you.
You heard it. There's something in there.
There absolutely is something. There's absolutely something in there.
Vocally, you're an 8 out of if 10 is the best.
Damn, you
vocalist
think
can
his
be.
vocals are better than the shape that he's in?
Well, I think both are impressive, but the whole scale of 1 to 10, like 10 was the best that he could be. So out of the best that you could be vocally, you're closer to it.
Oh, you're saying that he has a higher ceiling in fitness than he does in singing.
Perhaps.
What's another way to say that?
Yo. I be deep in my feelings, assessing where you have the highest ceiling. Man, I'm looking and I'm trying to assess in which category would you truly be best. With the highest ceiling for the most potential growth. I think in the gym you could do the most. Yeah, lifting weights to a higher degree. At that point, the flyest is what you'll be. Your arms are already pulsing, bulging. Yo, up is the gym, you truly goes in. Ultimate performance, he's out here to scorch it. Yeah, when it comes to singing, don't forfeit. Cause right now
This is pretty cool for Harry Mack to be around, comedians and they're just messing around. Yeah, Harry Mack is dope. Tory Lanez has amazing talent for vocals. Oh yeah, for sure. Tory Lanez has amazing talent for vocals, rap. He freestyles too. Facts. Yeah. So yeah, Tory Lanez is amazing. Harry Mack is amazing. So what he was doing, he's doing setup lines and punchlines. He had the word ceiling. You just think of a setup word that rhymes with ceiling, and he just goes off that. And he's just doing setup lines and punchlines, and that's usually his style. Sometimes he switches it up though.
your skills were understanding when they are applied to the national anthem. You will blow our minds in a major way when you have the hype skills of Flavor Flav.
Okay, so Flavor Flav was a punchline. You will blow up in a major way when you got the hype skills of Flavor Flav. Because that's something he said he wanted. So he's paying attention. Harry Mack's always paying attention. He's always listening to the stuff in between the raps so that he could use those words as punchlines.
All will combine, you'll leave the world shook. This right here, it is one for the books. Yeah, it's halfway crooks. Yo, Lamorne, go ahead and sing that hook. Yeah.
Wow, that sounds good. He's got a dope voice. I think they put some auto-tune on it, but it sounds fire.
Come on.
Put some reverb and some auto-tune. Sounds really good.
Yeah. Okay, there you heard it.
But that's dope. So he's just improvising melodies and flows, and and then Harry Mack's freestyling in between. This is what it's all about, just having fun, improvising, connecting, finding that magic in the music.
With auto-tune, it's perfect. Once we have it dialed in post, my man Lamorne really doing the most. Yeah, you took that song in a whole new direction. Where were you inspired with those inflections? Yeah,
Yo,
I be
look at
spitting
my
the truth.
erection. I'm telling you, man, it points in each one direction. One direction, two direction, three direction, four. One Pac, two Pac, no Pac, no more. Yeah, his name is Clarence. He went to a public school, psych private school. You drooling, you fooling, you messing up, you cooling. Retooling, yeah. You got that operatic sound like Bugs Bunny with the glove, raising it around and holding it up. His shirt unties, the guy's breath turns wide and his face red and hides and puts it up like a jack-o'-lantern. You jack, I'm jack, three jacks, no jack, none. No.
So, tell me, if you guys are watching this, are you better than the guy? Are the people watching this better than the person with the glasses, the interview, the host? Tell me if you think you're better than the host at freestyle rapping. Because the awesome thing about the host is that he is kind of fearless. He's just having fun. He's not judging himself. He's just having fun, being playful. And it's really cool to see these comedians freestyle because they're used to performing and they just have no hang-ups. They're not shy or embarrassed. They're just having fun. They're not worried about being the best. They know Harry Mack's amazing and better than them or whatever. But they're having fun, and that's really, really cool.
Jack, no jack, no jack, none. I can put the low jack on my run. So I will always find you. Look left, look right, bitch, I'm behind you. Surprise, I'm inside you. Wait, no. That didn't sound great. Yeah, rewind the track. Let me go ahead and do a reverse and play it back. Shout out Harry Mack. All the things he's good at are the things I lack. Even though he's white and I am black, he can rap. And I cannot.
That's not true. Lamorne is dope. Like, his flow is good. His enunciation, his delivery is really good. It's very, very impressive. Very, very good. I think Lamorne's tight. I love his voice, too. He's got a very musical voice. You can tell he's very sensitive to the rhythms. And, yeah. I saw one of Tory Lane's video do freestyle. It wasn't that great. What he does is what Nas does, comes up with a few bars and has engineering control of the pause button. Yeah, that's cool, too. That's a great way to do it. Yeah, maybe some of the freestyles I heard were written, but yeah, Tory Lanez, yeah, he makes songs with freestyling melodies. Maybe he's not freestyling all the words, but he freestyles the melodies until he finds ones that he likes, and then he adds lyrics after that.
But you can crush those hooks, yeah, and leave the whole track shook. A beautiful, natural fade out to silence. Track so hype, we got the whole game wildin'.
Okay, so a couple things just happened.
All right, so Lamorne is tight. They got to acknowledge it. Lamorne is tight.
Hold on, I love this commercial. I'm sitting here at the beginning of that, watching this.
Yeah.
And you're just, awesome.
Oh,
and then
thank you.
you're doing that thing, and it sounds good.
It was perfect.
It sounds good, and it's so funny.
Yeah.
And I'm
perfect.
I'm feeling so grateful.
Yeah.
That like
yes, man.
these two guys, I'm such fans of both of you.
Thank you for saying so.
I said this on a
Likewise.
podcast recently. Thank you. And I've talked about it on one of our pods, but I met you at a mutual friend's house, and I came up to you and I introduced myself. I was just like, I'm such a fan of yours.
Oh, that's
And
right. I
then-
remember that.
And then we just did bits, and you let me do bits, so then I fell in love.
Thanks, man. I fell in love with you too, but not like you. Well, you cute, but you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, I know exactly what you
that's
mean.
Yeah, I don't mean it like.
But I'm such a fan of both of yours, and I was just in the audience for a second watching it, and I'm just like, how fucking cool is it that I get to be friends with you guys?
Honestly, you know what you have to do now, Rick? You have to turn that into a song. You have to
Yes.
use that and do the remix and then make it into a song.
Yeah. So
Yeah, we gotta put that out.
Yeah.
well, if I can, obviously credit. Oh, I forgot to screen grab that one. I'll have to look for it later. We'll have to credit whoever that is, and if they let us do that. But there are like everything you do works. When we do it,
Thank you.
I would say a lot of the times it's funny. Some of the times
Yeah.
it's not.
You gotta edit it.
Some of the times we get in a pocket and it's good.
Yeah.
It happens. I think maybe 15% of the time it happens. At least
Yeah.
in every episode we've done.
Yeah.
I want to put
I've
out
really
a song where
enjoyed
it works.
I've really enjoyed the freestyles that you guys have done on the previous episodes.
Would you say any of them are phenomenal?
Yeah.
I'm phenomenal!
Rick, yo, the part where you said eat my butt, I think that's dope, man. I think that's hot, bro. So I'm gonna try to double it up. Keep saying the eat my butt part.
So I'm layering it over when I already said it?
Eat my butt, because we want people to really, you know what I mean, getting that ass.
All right, yeah.
You ain't passed the ball enough.
Eat my butt.
You ain't checked the ball out.
Eat my butt.
You shoot from too far.
Eat my butt.
But you make it every time. No shit.
Eat my asshole!
I want to do that. So I filmed that this I Am Phenomenal video a while ago, and it was in a couple different parts. And one of them was we went into my buddy's studio. Shout out to Jordan Only.
So they're making songs, and that's true for a lot of people when they're freestyling. Is like maybe when you're starting out, you'll have moments, maybe 15% of the time, your freestyles are really good, and that's cool. And then as you keep going, and as you kind of practice certain things, you start to tighten it up. Harry Mack does very conscious setup lines and punchlines. These guys are kind of doing more subconscious, just letting the rhymes and the flows and their minds go wherever, because they learn improv, and the theme of improv is yes and so you're always going yes and what's next, and you're just kind of freestyling and improv, not judging anything as too weird or too crazy. They're just allowing themselves to go anywhere, and they're trained in that, and they do that. They act, and they do comedy and stand up, and those are all really scary things. I feel like acting and doing stand up is way scarier than just freestyling over a beat. I feel like the beat's kind of protection, but these guys are really great at it. And when you're freestyling, when you start to, let go of your judgmental mind and let your subconscious rule, you don't have to always do the setup lines and punchlines, especially starting out. I would definitely suggest starting out like how these guys are doing, just having fun. And then once you have that as a foundation where you can just keep on going on forever and ever, then you can start throwing in the punchlines and stuff.
Instagram him up here. And I just freestyled for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And he was improvising with me.
Yeah.
And then we just cut it together into like a 2.5 minute song.
Hell yeah.
But it was just freestyling the whole time. And it was so fun.
Yeah.
I really, really want to do that with the three of us.
Yes.
I don't know what the game would be if we're playing producers or just ourselves. I don't care.
Yeah.
But I want to go into.
Okay. So that's a really key way to make songs too. The best way and the most fun way to make songs is to just freestyle a lot and then edit it into a song later. And that's what these guys did, and it turned into I think probably a viral hit. I haven't heard it yet. I haven't seen it.
A couple different parts, and one of them was we went into my buddy's studio. Shout out to Jordan Only. Put his Instagram handle up here. And I just freestyled for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And he was improvising with me.
Yeah.
And then we just cut it together into like a 2.5 minute song.
Hell yeah.
But it was just freestyling the whole time, and it was so fun.
Yeah.
I really, really want to do that with the three of us.
Yes.
I don't know what the game would be if we're playing producers or just ourselves. I don't care.
Yeah.
But I want to go into a thing, freestyle for a while, and just trim it down into something funny and cool.
Oh yeah,
I'm super down.
We could be very skeptical producers, where he's obviously dropping dope shit, and we're just like, I don't know.
And we want to show how to do it.
Yeah.
Hold on, step out for a second.
Yeah.
Let me show you what we mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is. Hell yeah.
I pitched you a while ago, and I still want to do it, but we're always busy and we're doing stuff and blah blah blah. But I really wanted to do a podcast, like our own separate podcast together.
Yeah.
In a studio, and it's always him and I, and then either we have a guest or we don't, and then we do either the second act or just at the end we freestyle basically what we were doing the whole episode, or at any moment you give me an idea, you get up, you go into the booth and do it.
Yeah, that's right. And we never did it because you're busy.
You're busy.
You're doing TV shows. You're doing podcasts. How many podcasts do you have?
Just one.
You were doing a lot with.
Yeah, we tried another one, but schedules and timing and blah blah blah. We didn't do it.
Okay, but you're a busy guy. I'm the one waiting for you. Just don't want the fans out there.
Well, I definitely want to do at least a one-off pilot episode with you as our guest.
Let's go.
I just don't have the time. Okay. I want to. I really do.
No, yeah.
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah, why are you so busy?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
Career pursuing.
That's tight. That would be a sick show. Having a guest and then having someone come in. I'm glad I'm watching this, because that was a sick. That's like an amazing idea for a show. Just having a guest come in, everyone freestyling some takes, whatever, a few takes for 20 minutes off picking a topic, and then picking the best parts and putting that in the song. That's fire. It's a great idea.
Yeah, I'm browsing. Okay.
Yeah, you've been doing really well.
Thanks, man.
That was such a strong start too.
Strong start. Oops, turn it off. Did I fart? I don't think so. Bullseye. Shout out darts. Yeah, I play darts often. You know me. I get that.
Oh, this is sick. This is a Phantom beat. Phantom XXX Free ASAP. I released a song on a Phantom beat called Not Better. It's like a depressing song. This is tight, though. I love how they're going in and out of freestyling and talking. And this is something you can do with your friends, too. It's just really fun, guys. Really fun stuff.
Often, you know me. I get that bullseye. Sometimes a 30.
If you want to learn how to freestyle like these guys and have a full class to take you all the way to the Harry Mack level, I'm not at the Harry Mack level, but I have a path by step-by-step system to show you how you can reach moments where you're getting to that level, and you can start increasing those moments more and more and more. Something I've been able to do with this system. If you need a system for that, start freestyling at least like these guys, but most likely better, and on your path to the Harry Mack and Juice WRLD level, take the Freestyle Natural class below.
3. That's when you hit the 11 right in the middle. Got the Mac 11, I'm about to eat me some Skittles. My favorite.
So yeah, a lot of rappers start out with writing. They write a lot, and then they switch to creating all in their mind, complete. Do you think that is more efficient? So first, you have to write a lot. You have to write a lot. You have to understand how metaphors work really well in your brain. You have to understand how similes work really well in your brain. You have to experience writing to beats and understanding how the flows work really well in your brain. You have to be comfortable coming up with flows. So yeah, you can write stuff down, or you can. I've done that one time before at a meditation camp where I wrote a whole song or a whole verse in my head without writing it down. And I actually remembered it and the flow and everything when I got back from meditation camp, because I didn't have a choice. I wasn't allowed to write anything down. I wasn't allowed to read. I wasn't allowed to look at my phone. And so I just had to come up with something in my head and memorize it. So that was actually really hard. But because you do have ways of recording, you have a notepad and you have your voice notes are your best friend when you're trying to write a song or freestyle. I would just record all your ideas down and then edit it together later. So, or like, do what Tory Lanez does, just punch in one line at a time, freestyle one line and keep freestyling until you like that line, then go to the next line, keep freestyling until you like the next line. That's what I would do. But yeah, writing a lot definitely helps you figure out how you can form. But if you're just stuck writing, then you're not developing your flow, you're not developing your breath control, you're not developing your vocal muscle, you're not developing your performance skills, you're not developing your enunciation. There's so many things that you're not working on if you're just writing. So you need to make sure that you're comfortable at least freestyling over beats, having fun, and also writing to a beat. You want to make sure you're always writing to a beat, otherwise it'll feel like you're forcing words on a beat that don't really fit. A lot of times, especially for beginners.
Color is great, that's also my favorite flavor. When I come through like a lightsaber, I meant a lifesaver. It's got a circle in the middle, cause if I choke on it, it's a lifesaver. And that's how I breathe through my esophagus. That's how I breathe, shout out Snuffleupagus. Yeah.
So they went back and added auto-tune to his lightsaber. That's cool.
Yeah. I was today years old when I learned the hole in the lifesaver was for people who were concerned about choking on candy to open up the path for the air. Is that true? That fact is rare. Damn, amazing indeed. Perhaps holes in all candy is just what we need. No more choking on Skittles with a hole in the middle. No more choking on the chocolate bar that's tasting brittle. No more choking on the M&M, a hole in the side. Yeah, hopefully you digging on the flows I provide. Perhaps if all food had a hole in the middle, we wouldn't be so broken with all the yearly deaths from choking.
So Harry Mack heard a random fact about a hole in the middle of a candy keeps people from choking, and he did a whole verse about that, relating all different candies to that, and how important it is to have holes in your food.
Choking on the M&M, a hole in the side. Yeah, hopefully you digging on the...
Was that a big violation of the meditation camp goals? Yeah, to write a rap in my head. Yeah, I actually got in trouble. So I was in the shower, just like rap. Like I thought everyone else was at the meditation thing, and I was just like, I slept in and I skipped the meditation. I was just in the shower, and I was like rapping. I guess I was rapping too loud, and some guy banged on the shower, like, shut the fuck. Basically I got in trouble. Told me to be quiet. Because we weren't allowed to talk at the meditation. It was like a 10-day silent meditation camp, and you're not allowed to talk. And you're not allowed to read books. You're not allowed to write anything down. No phones for 10 days. And then just meditating from 4 in the morning to 9 at night. And you go to bed early. I'm used to going to bed at 3 or 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. And to go to bed early and just, yeah, it's good. It's a good way to clean the mind up. But yeah, I got in trouble for that one, writing the rap in my head. But it was pretty fun.
Flows I provide. Perhaps if all food had a hole in the middle, we wouldn't be so broken with all the yearly deaths from choking.
Tiger Woods is real careful when he putt. He never chokes, not even on a donut. Got a hole in the middle, but it's big. I ain't gonna say the N-word. No. I meant no.
Oh, sorry.
The real N-word is no, right? Never say
no.
Always say
nigga.
No. Always say yes. No, I'm saying the yes and.
Oh, say yes. Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, improv. Rules of improv.
Tell us what you like about Mint Mobile.
Never say. Those guys are funny. All right, let me get. I guess I'll get to the next. We'll get to the back. Okay, so the dads just come in on the commercial. All right, we're gonna get back to the freestyle. This is pretty funny.
Invested involves risks, including. Wait.
So the tears. I think I'm still dyslexic now.
Investing involves risk, including loss. Limitations apply to IRAs and 401ks. 3% match requires Robinhood Gold for 1 year from the date of first 3% match. Must keep Robinhood IRA for 5 years. 2% matching on transfers is subject to specific terms and conditions.
Robinhood IRA available to U.S. customers in good standing. Robinhood Financial LLC member SIPC. Registered broker.
I think they're gonna start freestyling.
The title of this episode be "Never Say No, Always Say."
Yeah, so they were mentioned when they said "never say no." It's like that's a philosophy in the improv world. It's always yes and. You never say no in an improv. You just keep it going. So yes and. Oh yeah, you said this. And no matter how weird it is, no matter how bizarre, no matter how uncomfortable the situation is, you go yes and you figure out a way to make it work. And you just continue on. And it's kind of like what you're doing in freestyling too. You're always like yes and. Like what else could I say here? You know, when your mind gets onto a weird area, you're not sure, you feel like you get stuck. You can rap about getting stuck, or you could change the subject and keep going.
Man, I also, I'm a little caffeinated. I feel like I need to slow down with you guys. I feel like a little kid right
All
now.
I've had was coffee.
Oh man,
Shout out to coffee.
Yeah, this tea is hitting.
Right?
Normally, I don't drink caffeine this late in the day. It's not even that late in the day. But
Yeah.
I'm like hypersensitive to caffeine.
Yeah, I am too. That's why I went to tea from coffee.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. So this is less.
But it's PG Tips. Shout out to PG Tips, my favorite black tea. It could still light you up. And I brew. I put like eight tea bags in enough for like 4 of these glasses.
Really?
Yeah, and I let it steep for a while, and
it's good.
And I've been off coffee for like 3 weeks and only drinking this maybe once a week.
How do you feel?
I feel all right. I think my adrenaline's going already. Like I've been wanting to do this. I'm excited, like playing with friends. You know, we have games and we're doing this shit.
I love it.
I also took an edible that hasn't kicked in yet.
When did you take it?
As I was walking out to let you guys in.
You took an edible. He's got so many promotions.
Oh, nice. That's good. That's like, we got to be superstitious about it because you did the same for my episode last time.
Yeah. Well, I do that because...
he takes edibles. Speak of my commercial, Freestyle Natural, you can learn how to freestyle below. Also, if you want to convert your voice to any rapper, use the Kits AI link I have below. There's a AI voice conversion below where you can practice freestyling in different rappers' voices. You can do Kid Leroy voice, you can do Juice WRLD voice, you can do Nirvana voice, you can do, that link's below too. I'll give you, there's a 15 minutes of free voice conversion link below.
Ace the high is too much. Let's at least have 45 minutes where like I'm not
Stupid.
I have a learning disability. I wouldn't say I'm stupid.
Well, we're not talking about the learning disability because that makes you stupid. But we're talking. What do you mean? What do you look
a
at
lot
me
of
like
people
that?
comment, and I never like this because I read comments. I like some and some I don't. I never like when people call me a genius, which it's really a lot of them. And I don't because if there's ever anything that sees what I liked, I don't want people to be like, "You're a genius," and me alone, I'm like, "Yeah." I'll admit to it. I see it, and I go, and I think to myself, I go, "Yeah, right."
I am. We should be talking more about this.
I don't need us to be talking more about it. It's all in here.
Rick, you're one of the smartest people I know.
Yeah,
you are. You're brilliant, man.
Definitely the sharpest and quickest.
Each of you name any 4 numbers. You first.
Any 4 numbers?
Yeah, two digits or less.
2 digits. 7, 18, 94, 33.
Heard of them all. You.
1, 2, 9, 37.
I know them.
That's good. Yeah. I knew you were quick, but I know you were that.
Other
quick.
sentences. These are all jokes I do on the pod, guys. Considering I'm 39 today.
Today's your birthday?
No, but today I'm 39. These are bits that I do.
You're 39?
Yeah. Aren't you?
No.
Gulp.
Are you 42?
40.
How old are you? You're young.
You're the kid.
33?
33, but I'll be 34 next month.
Oh, yeah. February 26th, right?
No. 17th.
Yeah.
February 17th.
I knew it was
Michael
within
Jordan.
9 of that.
Michael Jordan.
February 17th, so he's an Aquarius. Yeah, Aquarius.
Yes.
Cool.
Shout out to also Denzel Washington.
Oh, really?
I just made that up. I didn't know it.
Let's get Denzel on the phone real quick.
Yeah, you can do that, right?
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
Oh, no.
Hello?
Who's this?
It's Lamorne. Morris.
My no
Nigga. Oh.
word. We don't say nigga no more. You know that,
don't
right?
say the N word anymore. Okay.
One Morris.
I don't know where you came to that conclusion, Mr. Zell.
Mr. Denzel? Hello?
Hello?
Hey, Denzel.
Who's this?
Rick Glassman, you were on with Harlan Williams a little bit ago?
Love him.
You understand what I'm telling you, sir? Don't let these men get in your head. Don't let them get into your heart. Because that is indeed where the soul lies. You understand what I'm telling you? Because at your highest...
So, I'm reacting to this for a while. Some claim that meditation makes you more creative, but others say the opposite. If you focus on emptying creative thoughts would be... If you're opening creative thoughts would be attachment. Oh, yeah. If you're like, oh, I need to have this creative thought so bad, then you're probably blocking yourself, right? But depending on there's so many different styles of meditation, and you're always working through attachment. But when you're meditating, I did Vipassana. The retreat I did was Vipassana, and really it's kind of you're observing your sensations. First, you start the sensation of your breath, like below your nose, like here. It's like a triangle below your nose, and you just observe that sensation of you breathing. It's really boring, and you just kind of, they say, trust Dhamma or trust nature while you're meditating, and that's just how you train your mind to just focus on one area. And whenever your mind wanders off, you just try to go back. And so your mind's going to always wander off. It's going to, do that. And then eventually you're going to get stronger at focusing on one area for a while. And you're not judging yourself. Your mind wanders like, oh, that's interesting. My mind's wandering off. You go back to this area. And then after you can do that for like an hour, then you start from the top of your head and you scan every part of your body. And that's a lot of work. You scan every part of your body, the sensation of every part of your body, and just observing it. And they say you observe it with an equanimous mind. We're trying to be equanimous, which means like non-judgmental, not good or bad. You're just judging it or just watching it. And then if you do that long enough, what you're kind of doing by just observing your body, you're breaking the barrier between the subconscious and conscious mind, and your body starts to feel like it's dissolving into the universe. And you start, you can have moments of like when people do a lot of drugs where you feel like at one with everything, because as your physical kind of dissolves and you start to kind of feel, it's just weird. Like say you can feel your atoms blinking on and off. And I've had this experience a couple times, but you can start to feel your atoms and like blinking on and off or whatever. And you start to not feel solid and one with the universe. And it's pretty interesting. But you don't have to, that for me, it took like hours and hours of meditation, but now I usually just try to do like 10 minutes before bed, and that usually helps me sleep better.
Point. At your highest point. That's when these guys will come for you. You understand what I'm telling you?
Denzel, have you heard of Lamorne's impression, right? From that Game Night movie.
Oh, yeah. I've seen Game Night a few times. I love Game Night.
Have you seen Game Night?
I haven't seen Game Night, actually.
Lamorne's in it, and he does this Denzel impression that sounds just
It's a fun movie.
Oh, amazing.
Do you like it when people do impressions of you?
Nope.
Wow.
Nope. Not at all. You understand what I'm telling you? Because I'm a one of one. Huh? You understand what I'm telling you? A one of one. And when people impersonate me, I don't know. It doesn't sit right in my soul, in my spirit.
Well,
That's fair.
Denzel, I always wanted to hear you rap, and since you won't let Lamorne rap as you, could I hear you tell Lamorne why you don't like people doing impressions of you?
So he's going to rap with Denzel's accent. This is like AI Denzel Washington rapping.
I'm sorry, you want me to spit lyrics, huh? You want me to put my thoughts and my feelings in the form of song.
Wow.
Huh?
This is
You
legendary.
understand? In the form of song. The reason I don't like people doing impressions of me is because it's wrong. Huh? My vowels are enunciated and sometimes long. Ain't got shit on me, shout out King Kong. Huh? I got the long slong. I've been in Hollywood for so long. Sometimes I get high up on a bong. Chestnut checkers. This is chestnut checkers. Shout out to all my bitches with freckles. Shout out to the freckle face. Shout out to the freckle face hoes. You know I love them. You know I love them. From the hip to top to head to the toes. From the kneecaps, from the butt cracks, all the way down from the flippity flaps. Shout out to labias. Yeah, I love them. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, Denzel flowing off the mental. Yeah, this here has been well. Indeed, I got the intel. Y'all know I'm dropping them a lesson. Denzel doesn't like the impressions, cause he finds them come.
So Harry Mack's always trying to just find the punch, the setup line for the punchline that he's coming up with, right? So he very selectively picks the words that he's going to go out. So he cited impressions, so he did a setup line to get to impressions. And then Lamorne is just kind of going off the top and letting whatever comes to his mind and just letting words free associate. And it's a little more crazy, but I like that style of freestyling because it feels more freeing. You're not really I think it can be more entertaining when you're doing the setup punchline. It's really good. The setup punchline is really good for rap battles and entertaining people. But as far as the therapeutic element, just allowing yourself to go off, like kind of letting your subconscious kind of just ride and just go crazy is fun. And it's good to do that, especially starting out. It's really good to let yourself do that. Because sometimes it can feel a little too rigid when you're always thinking about the setup and punchline instead of just letting your mind and subconscious go wherever it's going to go.
But you can't do it justice because he's 1-to-1. Yeah, he takes offense to it. No one can do it. Yeah, every other actor in the game is student. Yo, we can't pursue it. We gotta keep it true. Every time I rhyme, my lyrics spread like the flu. Hey, yo, Denzel, can I get a cameo in my Amigo bars? That'd be off the handle, bro. Maybe I can fly you out. I will buy your ticket. We can hop online on Zoom and we can kick it. When I'm done with this Rick Glassman interview, which could be now if you want to do it now, dude, I would leave in this very minute just to do a collab, because that shit would truly be mad. Yeah, Denzel.
This is tight. I love how he's talking to Denzel. He's just going off about this Denzel.
Washington, just let me know. If you threw me the words, they would sweat the flow. And I'ma let this go off to my homie named Rick so you can hear him kick flows that are certified sick. Let's go.
Denzel, big fan.
Yeah.
Washington, love him.
Thank you.
Washington Wizards, same as the birthday is Jordan. I'm loving. It's 2/17 today. 2/17, yes right. 2/17 the day. 2/17 birthday.
Yeah, every day is my birthday. Blow out the candles on my cake. I need to have the cake my way. Sugar free, please. No way.
This is fire. Lamorne is coming in like super hot with a dope voice on this beat. It's really, really good. I try to tell ChatGPT and it doesn't clearly explain ways how to write a couple of bars that included an internal rhyme, and ChatGPT never did it right. Keep trying. Show ChatGPT an example of the internal rhyme and also put brackets of where the internal rhyme is in the line. And then ChatGPT, the more information and the more clear you are about what type of internal rhyme you want, the more sometimes you have to kind of teach ChatGPT what it is exactly that you want and show examples. Then after you've kind of trained ChatGPT, it can do that for you.
Shout out to B days. I don't want that any time of day. My favorite day is Sunday, cause that's when Jesus Christ come to my life.
That's amazing. Nah, dude, Lamorne's flow is dope. His voice is just really cool, and he's kind of changing his tone a lot. People who are comfortable singing, I feel like they're able to change their tone really well and to match the specific beats. Really cool. This is dope.
Dude, it's another level when you're here. I'll tell you, it makes it even harder to because when we're doing it normally,
I'm just thinking to myself, this is going to be so stupid.
No, dude.
And people watching like, we just want to hear him.
No, the Denzel bars. Are you kidding me? That was amazing, man.
That was good. I also think we have to show. It's just, what would be funny, because that was so long. If every time we cut to Denzel or you, because it's not you, it was Denzel. Just the whole thing. It's just you doing this.
No emotion.
Yeah.
Also, the Denzel Washington to Washington Wizards to 2/17 Michael Jordan birthday was that was an astoundingly quick pivot, man. That was amazing.
That's pretty good.
Thanks, man. Well, that's you guys are my friends, and you're on a couch, so I got to pivot.
What?
Oh, you're black. In Friends, one of the most popular.
I wasn't hip to this either.
Yeah.
Really?
Shout out to Living Single. Living Single is a better show.
In Friends, one of the most famous scenes, because they broke during it, and there's lots of bloopers, is they're bringing a couch up the staircase that has turns in it, and David Schwimmer keeps yelling, "Pivot!"
I see. Shout out David Schwimmer.
You gave me a compliment once that I remember very much. I'm even bringing it up on camera. I don't remember exactly what I said, but I remember what you said, and it was in text, something with April O'Neil or something.
Oh, yeah.
And you liked a connection I made. And when you like a connection I make like that, it's like, you ever watch LeBron watch other players do stuff that's not incredible, but he knows how good they are, so he's just he just loves it because it is what it is?
Yeah, when he watches his son?
Yeah, or his son's friends. When they were even younger, like middle school stuff, and some reverse layup or something, and he just loses it.
Yeah,
that's how.
So I love that they're having a conversation about freestyling and the different levels. I feel like it's really cool. It's important to think about. And Harry Mack is a level that people can get to, you know, with the right steps and stuff like that, and by focusing on the right things, whatever. But it's not something necessarily that you need to get to. To be an amazing songwriter, you don't need to be at the Harry Mack level. And I also want to just kind of bring attention that, like, the level that these guys are at, the fact that they're able to keep going without worrying about rhyming, without worrying about messing up, and they just keep going and they're having fun, that's an amazing level of freestyling. It's like, you know, that's a level that I feel like everyone should be at, because from that level, you're comfortable being creative on the spot, you're comfortable flowing, your conversation skills are better, your creative ideas are better for everything in life, for like business ideas, for talking to women, or fucking talking to the opposite sex. Like, everything starts to flow when you can kind of just improvise like that.
What feels?
Oh, man, that's amazing, bro. I'm so happy to provide that kind of joy.
But not to say that his son is not great.
Good cover.
Because he is great.
Right, but not compared to like other people in the league today.
Not compared to him.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In a few years, maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
So would you say before you went to the concert with me, for Harry's concert, were you closer with LeBron or Harry? For real?
For real? Before I went to...
Yeah.
Probably LeBron.
It's pretty cool.
That's amazing.
But we've only met a few times. Yeah. And we're not close at all.
I want to plug something you did, and I want to throw a clip to it. What was the
Context is necessary.
Oh, Larry Moses Bryant?
Yeah.
Well, LeBron paid for me to do this
Oh, was
shoot.
that with
That was with Uninterrupted.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Maverick Carter's in it.
Shout out to Maverick Carter.
Now, shout out Brian Windhorst. They're all in it. You know what I mean? And it's they aired it on ESPN. It was great.
Will you explain it to our audience and Harry before I cut to a clip?
It's called The Crossover, The Tale of Larry Moses Bryant. It's about a trash man who's reliving his glory days of when he crossed LeBron James over when they were 14. And it's the anniversary of it. And so he thinks, you know, this is the time for me to like explain myself. And he's got a documentary crew following him around, and he's trying to have that rematch with LeBron, but LeBron won't respond to him.
My name is Lawrence Moses Bryant, 33 in the age, and most people call me the Kingslayer. Y'all got that? The Kingslayer.
Is that
He's hilarious, bro. I love this guy, man. His comedy's so good. I feel like I've loved him in like everything I've seen him in.
true story? In terms of the crossover from the 14-year-old?
You could say yes.
Yeah.
Harry Mack has the second bar in his mind first and only actually raps when he comes up with the setup. Therefore, he doesn't get stuck because he has both rhyme words in his head. No, exactly. So as soon as he knows where he's going, right? As soon as he has the punchline, it's like the target word. So depressing, right? Say the word's depressing. He knows he's going to get to depressing. Then he's instantly thinking of a word that rhymes with it, undressing. Your girl likes me, she's undressing. I'm sorry that watching us is so depressing. You know, it's always like that. And then right before he even says, then he's stacking punchlines as well. So right before he already knows he's going to say depressing. Right before he says depressing, he's thinking about the next punchline word and the next setup line word. And it just goes back to back to back like that.
I crossed him over when we were 14, but he doesn't.
We'll tell you after the podcast.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
But watching it, you could keep it simple. But watching it, you got to watch from the perspective that it is really.
Oh, of course I would. Yeah.
But no, I'm the only person here who played LeBron in high school.
You actually played LeBron. You actually did. I thought it was a lie until he showed me a photo.
You actually did?
Oh, yeah, I did. Wow. Where do you think I got this outfit?
From the Color Me Bad store.
Color Me Bad store.
They gave you that outfit when you play LeBron. They give you this outfit.
Unrelated. I was just asking if you knew where I got it.
Oh.
Yeah. If we didn't swipe to it.
Wow, he really played with LeBron?
And we're back.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Man, back like that.
So you're in your pocket with poetry.
Yes.
We've talked about this on the pod before, but we have we have some pockets that are the same and some are different.
Yeah.
Where we both love is playing somebody who I feel like the Larry Moses character is. The Larry Moses character isn't as self-aware as you are playing it, but playing somebody who believes that other people believe his confidence.
Right.
We love sitting in that.
Yes.
We love being able to be the fool, but not act like it.
Yeah.
Right.
Love that.
And that is a place where you shine. And
to this day, that's one of my favorite things ever. When people ask me, what I want to do with my life, I go, just look at that. If I could do that character forever,
that's so awesome.
I would do that in different forms, different jobs.
Be the fool, but not act like it. Act like you're serious. That's really cool. I mean, he's amazing at that. Yeah.
Titles, different whatever. But that character is so stupid and doesn't know it and doesn't know that the joke is on him a little bit.
Right.
He doesn't care because he's so charming and endearing, but he doesn't get it. He doesn't understand that Well, those days are over. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't cross them over, but you still living in it. Okay.
There's the uncle in Napoleon Dynamite. I'm forgetting his name, but talking about how long he could throw the football.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That's that same kind of pathetic thing.
Yeah.
But to be able to have confidence on top of the pathetic, the confidence is superficial, but the pathetic is the person.
Yeah.
To add that confidence on top, that is what makes stuff funny.
Oh,
I talk about with DeWalt, for whatever reason, confidence is funny.
Oh, yeah.
I want to get into a little bit of craft talk, and then we'll get into a little bit of silly.
Let's do it.
To both of you,
Yes.
we talk about different types of pockets, that being one of them, being able to play that type of thing. As a comedian, as a performer, I guess, but as a comedian, I think it's really important to know where your skill sets are, not only obviously if you're writing for yourself, but also if you're doing other things.
This is awesome how they're talking about techniques with writing and everything. Hold on one second. I'm going to get a drink of water. I'll be right back. I'm just going to keep this live. It's going to be like a commercial break, but I'm going to be right back. Check out the Freestyle Natural below if you haven't. And I'm going to be right back, and we're going to keep watching this because this is really good. It looks like they're going to talk about techniques about freestyling, and I'm going to keep watching this because it seems like it's giving valuable information, and I'm learning, and I think I'm going to share what I'm learning through this. And yeah, it's cool stuff to see these guys who are at the top of their game in comedy and freestyling and how these different things intersect and how improv and freestyling and yeah, it's all the same thing. All right, just a second. All right, let's watch this and let's see what they're talking about. Looks like they're going to start breaking down technical stuff about freestyling.
As a comedian, as a performer, I guess, but as a comedian, I think it's really important to know where your skill sets are. Not only, obviously, if you're writing for yourself, but also if you're doing other things. How do I make this funny? Tap into the things that you're good at and build it into that character, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a very simple thing, but I ask comedians this all the time. A lot of people don't know what makes them funny.
Right.
Do you know what your pocket is? I mean, zoom out, it's poetry, it's rhythm.
Yeah.
Zoom in a little. Do you know what those things are?
That's a great question. Like the specific things that make my unique sort of pocket and niche.
It's cool. They're asking like, what's your specialty? Like, what do you focus on? Do you know what you are aware of that are your strengths? You know, what is his strengths? They said a lot of artists don't know what their strengths are and what makes it work, you know, and now we're going to find out how Harry Mack thinks about what his strengths are.
It's within freestyling. I mean, one thing I will say, I struggle more when I'm supposed to be funny, like while I'm freestyling.
Oh yeah.
Like if it's
yeah, he's not a comedian. So that's what I was saying. He seemed nervous around these guys, like because he's trying to, and it's cool that he said that right away because he's with these guys, and you can tell that he seems like a little more nervous around these guys because when he's just freestyling, talking about what a dope rapper he is, that's usually what he talks about. It's usually about what a dope rapper he is, but he's not usually trying to be funny. He's just trying to incorporate the words, say a metaphor, but he's not really trying to be funny or witty. Harry Mack's not really a comedian, you know, very witty, very entertaining, amazing freestyler, but he's not a comedian. These guys are very quick-witted with the comedy. They're coming up with stuff, and that's not Harry Mack's specialty. And he's acknowledging that, you know, he gets a little nervous around these guys who are pros at comedy. It's interesting.
I will say I struggle more when I'm supposed to be funny.
Struggles when he's supposed to be funny. I notice if you write non-rhyming poetry and then get into freestyle rap rhyming, you can get stuck on your non-rhyming poetry because you trained your brain for rhyming. I notice if you write non-rhyming poetry and then okay, so you're trying, if your goal is to do non-rhyming poetry and then you get into freestyling where you're rhyming and it sounds better if you rhyme, does it mess up your non-rhyming poetry? Yeah, I could see how I could see how it'd be harder to not rhyme when you're trying to do a non-rhyming poetry. The brain naturally wants to rhyme. And when you're freestyling, your brain naturally wants to rhyme and you want to keep going. That's why it's good to force yourself not to rhyme while freestyling, because then it opens up a whole new world. You kind of break through a barrier and then you're able to freestyle rhyming a lot easier because you don't feel the pressure anymore, right? Because everyone feels a lot of pressure to rhyme every line. But if you get rid of that pressure and you force yourself not to rhyme while freestyling becomes a lot easier because you've broken the barrier of having the need to rhyme every line. And it opens up your mind. It's pretty powerful. And it just makes your creativity flow when you're not worried about rhyming every single line. But yeah, if your goal is for non-rhyming poetry, yeah, it would make sense then you would have to just force yourself not to rhyme. I can see how it'd be harder if you're trying to rhyme a lot with freestyling. So yeah, it just depends. I guess the one way you could help your non-rhyming poetry as well to stay in a flow is to practice freestyling over beats and forcing yourself not to rhyme, because it's hard. It's actually harder than it sounds.
Like while I'm freestyling?
Oh yeah.
Like if it's supposed to be funny?
Yeah, so let's see. So it's hard for him to tell jokes while he's freestyling.
That's a great question. Like the specific things that make my unique sort of pocket and niche within freestyling. I mean, one thing I will say, I struggle more when I'm supposed to be funny, like while I'm freestyling.
Oh yeah.
Like if it's supposed to be funny, I feel pressure to try to be funny, and then it doesn't happen. Whereas if I'm just freestyling and being myself, occasionally it will be funny.
Now, pressure to be funny, does that mean pressure to be funny because there's a tone you have to match, or is it pressure to be funny because not only do you have to rhyme, you also have them to be punchlines?
I think it's more the tone that I have to match. Like when I'm freestyling with you guys, like you guys are genuinely very funny, you know? And I feel like that's part of, your pocket, your shared pocket.
We were trying hard to stay serious.
I'm a dramatic actor. Shout out to Fargo.
Well, as we see it.
I mean, many pockets. You both occupy many pockets. But yeah.
So tell me what that is. Tell me what is funny. Do you feel that you're not funny, or do you feel that you don't want to have to be?
The second one. I don't want to have to be funny. Because if I feel like I have to be funny, then I'm usually not funny. Because I'm overthinking it, you know? But I pull my humor in organically when I'm just randomly freestyling. I'll think of something funny and I'll say it. But like my default tone is not comedy rap. Do you know what I mean? Right. It's like I'm trying to have bars and clever wordplay and things that...
but that is... Talent is funny.
Word. Talent? What do you mean?
So there are people that make funny songs, right?
Right.
And like them or not, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what I think.
Like Lil Dicky is super funny naturally. I would say Harry Mack's not his default isn't funny or being a comedian. I think his default, he likes the bars and the wordplay. Harry Mack his default is just being funny and silly. So his raps are usually silly, but Harry Mack doesn't really want to be a silly rapper. He's more into like the punchlines about being dope.
Works.
Yeah.
So this is interesting. This is an interesting conversation. I don't know if you guys are interested in this, but I'm interested in this, so I'm just going to keep watching it.
Clever wordplay and things that...
But that is... Talent is funny.
Word. Talent? What do you mean?
So there are people that make funny songs, right?
Right.
And like them or not, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what I think works.
Yeah.
Is the two things: production value and believability. And what I mean by that is, if you start off right away with something ridiculous or silly, that's fine, and it could be funny. It's not. Now that's all we're paying attention to. It's not good. And for it to be good, Lonely Island, their songs are good.
Yeah.
Even without the kind of funny stuff.
Yeah.
Also, the funny stuff isn't usually shocking stuff. It's stuff that is built into the song, and then they just had sex, and now I get what this is.
Yeah.
It's not trying to be funny. It's just funny because the stuff they're rapping about is stuff that anybody could relate to.
Yes.
So when I watch comedians do funny songs, and the first bar is a joke, I often think, well, you blew it.
Yeah. Right.
Like, let us hear you're only doing this if you have a good singing voice. Otherwise, you're not going to be a singer on stage doing jokes. Let us hear that you're good, and then build into something.
Yeah. I feel that. The slow progression into why it's funny.
Yeah. So I laugh at your shit all the time.
Hell yeah.
It's not necessarily like laugh joke funny, but I'll watch like, oh my God.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. That's interesting because I do feel like that is a common response to like a dope bar, right?
Yeah.
Like if Lil Wayne has like a dope bar in one of his songs.
When Lil
Not
Wayne.
if.
Oh yeah, right. When there are many in every song. Thank you. Shout out to Lil Wayne. That's how I'm gonna react too. Even though it's not like he cracked a joke per se. Like it wouldn't be funny outside of the context of the verse.
That's true.
But when I hear it, I react like that as well. So,
what about
He's the
pocket?
GOAT. Lil Wayne's the GOAT, by the way.
Is he your favorite?
It's a kind of a two-way tie, him and Eminem. But I got Lil Wayne.
Oh, so he's a fan of Lil Wayne and Eminem. Okay, those are his favorite rappers. All right.
Yeah, Wayne is amazing.
Who are your favorite rappers?
My favorite rapper is Nas. But
Nas.
I have a lot of other favorites too. Black Thought from The Roots, Andre 3000. Lil Wayne, Eminem, Jay-Z.
So he likes Black Thought. Black Thought is very intense bars, back-to-back bars. Nas, amazing bars. So those are his idols of rap. He likes Jay-Z, likes Eminem. Lil Wayne loves metaphors. Cool.
Biggie,
of course.
MF Doom.
Tupac isn't up there for you.
Tupac, yeah, Tupac. But no, for whatever reason, I mean, I love Tupac and he makes incredible music. Made incredible music.
When?
Well,
Tupac and Bone Thugs and Harmony were my introduction to rap, and DJ Cool.
Yeah.
So I have a place in Tupac is just like, that's what got me to liking. Tupac is what got me really liking rap.
Oh, that's dope. Man.
I don't know if I have a favorite. You know who I used to love, and the reason I stopped listening, and I was younger, and I don't hold to this anymore, but I do remember, and it's such a. I want to know your thoughts on that. I used to love Twista. love.
Oh yeah,
so much.
Chicago.
Then he,
I rap like Twista. That's one of my rapping abilities.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I rap like
speed.
Twista.
That's one of the pockets. Right?
Then I don't remember when he kind of became more famous. My guess is around.
Girl, no, don't deal with emotions. Come in the room, stopping with those, come like a those ghosts. Let me say, take me and do that. It could be love potion.
Put that in 50% slow motion. Let's see how it sounded.
The girl, no, I don't deal with emotions. Come me in the room, stopping with those, coming like a those ghosts. Let me say, take me and do that. It could be love potion.
When he was on, I don't remember if it was on Kanye's first album or something. But he became kind of popular.
Yeah.
And when he became popular, because I felt like I knew of this guy that people didn't know about. I like. What do you think the psychology of this is? I didn't dislike him. I just was like, no, I'm not at what, and I don't think that way anymore.
Yeah. I know. I think that happens a lot. Like
with music in particular.
Yeah, because when you have somebody that feels underground to you and you're a fan, it makes you feel special that you're a fan.
Right.
Man.
And then when it's not like special anymore because everybody's their fan,
right,
which should be something that we celebrate because they're great. That's why you like them in the first place.
Of course.
And now more people are acknowledging that they're great. But
Death Cab for Cutie. That's how I feel.
There it is.
I thought I was the only one.
Oh yeah,
wow, you were early.
I thought I was the only black person. Then I realized I was like, oh, no, everybody loves Death Cab for Cutie.
Damn.
Much later in life.
Yeah. And so did you feel a little sad about that?
Yeah, I stopped listening to him.
There you go.
Don't you talk a lot of shit about them? What were you saying? You didn't say they're all gay or something?
I said, yeah, fuck Death Cab for Cutie. All they do is eat each other's booty. I don't even like them at all. All they do is
Lamorne is the best.
fuck each other's balls.
You like eating butt, don't you?
Yeah, if it's delicious.
Here's one thing you need to do before you bite.
Yeah, if it's delicious. All right, I'm gonna skip this commercial real quick. What is the question? Freestyle rap on let's see here. On Lil Wayne's Best Bars is on a new feature with Benny the Butcher. One of Lil Wayne's best bars. Oh, okay, I gotta hear that. Lil Wayne has like the best punchlines. So good. He, writing down his punchlines and metaphors, and then trying to write your own after that. After that'll help you think in terms of metaphors and similes. He's great.
Saying the eat my butt part.
So I'm layering it over when I already said it?
Eat my butt, because we want people to really, you know what I mean, getting that ass.
No, I love Death Cab for Cutie. Don't put that in there. I don't want them to, get the mob after me.
Right.
You know what they say about Death Cab and Diddy. Never mind. We don't gotta go there. Okay.
Wow.
Kevin Diddy.
Secrets are being leaked, man. This
when they make you put on the dress, let me tell you.
Is that Cat Stevens?
Cat
Stevens.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Cat Williams.
That's what I should have did when I came here, just before I sat down.
Could you do a good Cat Williams?
That's my cat. That's
Well, that's as best as I get. I can tell.
So no, you don't have a
When
cat?
people come in the room, heads go down. When I walk in the room, everybody they know I don't put on a dress. Harvey Weinstein tried to suck my penis in front of all my.
Did you watch the interview?
I did.
I didn't yet. I wanted to. Did you watch it?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
You've seen clips, though, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
What would you guess? How would you think that interview goes?
Harry Mack does not. This is a controversial topic, and they're gonna freestyle about it. It's dangerous. Let's go.
This is the commercial, right?
You can edit the commercial out.
We're not rhyming over this, are we?
If you're taking a trip with your friend,
Yeah, I gotta buy
why
the
would
thing.
you do
People
four
keep
hotel
telling you buy the
rooms
thing.
apart from your
Yeah, I
friend?
have seen that comment on your videos.
Yeah.
Somebody said this guy's got a silver YouTube plaque and he doesn't have YouTube Premium.
Never skip a YouTube ad is what they say on mine.
Yeah.
Never skip a YouTube
Support the companies, man. They need it.
Yeah. This is
He's gonna tell us about what he thinks of Cat Williams.
Oh, yeah.
episode was
Cat
about.
Williams. Okay.
Oh, you should have seen it.
What was your favorite part?
My favorite part? When he was sitting down talking to Shannon Sharp. They had a cognac and a scotch like it was after dark. They should have lit up a cigar because he dropped bars. He was in there talking about our favorite stars.
Damn, Lamorne's killing it. He's fire, man. I feel like I want to hear an album of Lamorne's raps.
Bill Maher too. What it do? Jonathan Majors, the whole damn crew. You already know what he do. He came there with his shoe in his hand, collecting collection from the man. He said, I don't wear no dress. He said, I don't wear no blouse either. He said, listen to my mess. I came to Shannon Sharp's show to drop ether. Yeah. Snitch, sell out, he's neither. Yeah. Cat Williams, one of the greatest ever. Greatest of all time. He might be my top 5, but yeah, he dropped rhymes.
Rhymes, dimes, sublime, I love it. Killing, stuffing, killing, nothing. He ain't nothing without his groove, cause baby got it back. Baby got his groove back. Stella? Baby got his groove back. Vanilla? Stella got a groove hat. Put the Stella on the groove hat. Foam, 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 roam, dome, sloam, dome, gnome, comb, roam, gnome, stone, foam, gnome, bang, dang, gang, gong, gang, gong, down, gang, gong, yeah.
The polyrhythmic shit, listen quick while I start to spit the shit. Flip it quick off the tip of this ridiculous skill set. Ain't a beat in existence on the planet of Earth I haven't killed yet. I press a real threat, hit the ground, then I bounce back like basketball. Rappers whack, I laugh at y'all. H-Mack, a master, y'all. Earn the black belt with the 9 degrees. I don't have to write it, I just rhyme with these. Align with these lyrics, take your shoes off at the door. We on the podcast, new territory we explore. What was I supposed to be rapping about? Yo, Rick, I'm about to ask him about, oh, that's right, the cat interview. Yes, he's always been a threat. He leaked all the secrets and he killed the whole internet. Y'all know this the type of attention we want. I didn't even watch it, but I saw everyone's response. I was like, he's fucking up the game while
Lamorne is like, damn, I thought I was doing good, and then Harry Mack went on and just killed me. Jeez. Let's see. How to freestyle? Do you think the best rappers like TYSO and Mack Lethal write differently to get that flow? Also, Token has an amazing skill, but I'm not sure about off the top. Yeah, I don't know about Token off the top. I haven't heard him off the top. I'm not sure how good TYSO and Mack Lethal could probably freestyle pretty well off the top, because I think he did he was a battle MC for a while. Do you think the rappers do they write differently to get that flow? Yeah. So every flow you're writing differently to get every flow, right? To master fast raps, you have to really understand what words work well together. You want to master. Basically, you kind of want to cover other fast rappers, and then start learning all these fast flows, and then writing your own fast flows with those flows. But yeah, to master fast rapping, you have to master fast flows. And the way you master fast flows is you take those flows and you slow them down, and you recite those flows really, really slowly so that you could develop the speech muscle and the breath control and all of that. Once you can do it really slowly and you know how to move your mouth in the right way, well enunciated and speaking really clearly, then when you rap fast, it's a lot clearer. But really you need to master the flows first, and then you fit in the words to match the flow, if that makes sense. Who has off-the-top skills and uses a modern triplet flow like Kendrick, Migos, or I would say who has off-the-top skills and uses a modern triplet flow like Kendrick. I feel like Harry Mack can do that. There's a lot of the trap. I mean, I guess Juice WRLD could do the modern flow. But he's probably the best at the off-the-top skills with the modern triplet flow. Yeah, probably just Juice WRLD. That's all I can think of. I think there's some other freestylers that are newer that I don't know about, or that I don't know too much about. Somebody named Kai, maybe. But yeah, Juice WRLD is the best at that, I think.
He's doing this. I got a response from Ice Cube, also Ludacris. Every threat. He leaked all the secrets and he killed the whole internet. Y'all know this the type of attention we want. I didn't even watch it, but I saw everyone's response. I was like, he's fucking up the game while he's doing this. I got a response from Ice Cube, also Ludacris. Everyone was coming out from everywhere, the woodworks, to saying what you said about me. Yo, it did hurt. You got me in my feelings. 1 in a million to blow the whole internet up. You must be brilliant. How many views does the pod have? Hey, yo, guys, I think for this to get more views, we should make people mad. What can we say? Who can we diss?
We can diss anybody. Let's start with the band Kiss. I never liked them at all. I think they're trash. I listen to their music and I wanna kiss my own ass. I wanna kiss my own ass. I wanna suck my own dick when I hear they shit, cause it ain't shit. All it is shit. I put it in a toilet, wipe my asshole, and I flush it.
Fuck them. Fuck them all the way down to the rhythm. Fuck the drummer, the bassist, and Gene Simmons. Fuck all that do with the tongue out like they got a throat culture on the back and the culture up, wait 24 hours. I ain't sick, I ain't like Benjamin Bowers, big black bow. Wait a minute.
Whoa, nah.
Small black, small cat, small rap. My friend, 3 cats, 1 cat, 2 Pac, 3 Pac, 4. You Cav, I pack, close up, door. Now I ain't think about the rhythm, I think about the giving. I'm thinking about my black girl Givens. You ain't stealing? No, you robbing. Robbing gives him nothing but you flying with your arms be tired and wired. I'm ludicrous. Think about and booty kiss, booty Chris Brown, booty kiss upside down, smile, frown, and
Kiss band, that ain't something that we been on. The only Kiss that we bump is the Prince song. Y'all know we grip the mic and we get it done. Yeah, buy the membership, don't let the ad run. Damn, I probably get this company more sales. Post this up, we won't fail. Oh shit, beat switch while I keep the heat lit. Every time I rhyme, man, I drop a Dr. Thesis. H Mack back again to rap for them. He said, can you do accents? They've been asking him. Yo, Kiss, we don't put you on the turntable. If you come to the pod, it could turn fatal. Yeah, we're not down with the fake stuff. Look at their faces, that ain't something I could make up. Yeah, and their songs need more edits. Yo, they need to hook it up with more cosmetics. This is the official.
Dude, they must pay this editor like millions of dollars for all the editing he's doing for this long 2-hour interview. They must be paying the editor a lot.
It's this.
And we will not dismiss everything that he said. It's like Christmas. Everything that he did was like a gift. Yeah, he keep giving us gifts. He keep dropping off jewels. He keep giving us bars and tools. He keep fixing shit. Every time we drop it, he pick it up. He pick it all up to the sky. And I know why. Because he's that damn fly. He's that guy. And I'm not. Yeah, and neither are you, dude. But guess what? 1 and 1 is 2. I think our powers combined. We are Captain Planet. We could body him if we tried. Yeah, and
it's
I
so
can't
good.
stand it.
Jerk off. Take it to the bank and you blank it on jerked off. You can know you could bank it, and I don't mean it smally, not a blanket statement. Blanket wank it. Blanket wank it. Let me wank it. Damn. Oh, you know what? You know what's happening?
What?
I'm not being present.
Yeah. You gotta be present. Let me put you in the zone. Let me put you in the mood. Let me get you on your own. Yeah, you're in the room by yourself. You're healthy. You're good. Everything's good with your health. Everything's good with the wealth. Yeah, you are the man. Rick, you're present now. Yeah, go ahead. Begin.
Tick, 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 tock. Switch the beat up. Watch the beat.
I want to tell you guys something, and I'm like actually really embarrassed to say this.
Yeah.
I might edit this out. I might not. Do me a favor. If you think it's funny, that's fine. Laugh. If you think it's pathetic, roll your eyes. Just do me a favor. Don't make a lot of fun of me. All right.
So even these guys are super fans are worried about getting made fun of. And you just got to keep going, have fun, and not worry about people thinking. I know it's hard, but when you're by yourself, you can practice all these things and you can record yourself. Do you think counting syllables between the setup and punchline has value? The rule could be let it by the same or plus or minus, say, 2-syllable difference. The only time I count syllables is when I'm songwriting, and I rarely do it then, because usually, and I pretty much never count syllables if I'm freestyling. It's more about the feeling of the flow. If you're making flow a priority, then you don't need to count syllables. Counting syllables happens when you're too worried about the words and not enough about the flow. But if you're focused on flow and you've mastered mumbling flows over beats like and you're coming up with flows that feel good to you over the beats and that are nice rhythmically, and then you're just replacing those flows and those syllables and the cadences with words. You're just replacing those freestyle flows you come up with without worrying about words with actual words, and then it's going to fit. You don't need to count. But yeah, so then if you are So how I write songs to make sure the flow's good, I just mumble just over a beat, and then I'll record it, and then I'll go back and I'll try to translate whatever that is, and then I'll go back and edit it with actual words. And sometimes when I'm doing that flow and writing to that flow, that specific flow, I will count how many syllables to figure out how many words I need to fit in. So yeah, I think it helps mostly when you are writing, after you already know what your flow is and what the flow that you're going for that fits the beat, because that way you're sure that you have a good flow for the foundation. You found a flow that fits the beat first, and then you write. If that makes sense. Let me know if that makes sense. All right, this guy's about to tell a story over this beat, and this is fun that he's going in, and it looks like he didn't cut it out, so I'm glad he didn't cut it out.
My dick's too big. For real. Wow. My dick's too big.
Damn, that's what I've heard.
I'm not lying.
Yeah.
Girls complain that my dick's too big. For real, I'm saying. Listen, my dick's too big. Hear me out first.
So I heard Harry Mack said when he started out freestyling, he used to rap about a lot more perverted stuff, and then he started doing the setup punchline because it helps direct things away from being perverted. He said things would get too wild when he let things go off and be perverted. And these guys, aren't afraid to get perverted. They're not at the same level, but at the same time, I think it's good. There's a lot of value to being uncensored. You get a lot of things off your chest, and because you're probably not being perverted in every aspect of your life, and to be able to freestyle and to say whatever, just it's healing, especially if you're among friends you trust or you're by yourself.
Second. My dick's too big, I can't fit it in. Every time I try, I gotta go soft, friend. Like when I was little, and I got a toilet paper roll. I put it in soft, watch, and got a boner. I couldn't put my dick in a toilet roll, cause it was too thick. So I put it in soft, read a Victoria's Secret magazine, blew the thing off, not joking, couldn't get it off. Couldn't get off, couldn't get it soft. Had to pull it off. Then I realized I fucked toilet paper rolls. Toilet paper holes, toilet paper rolls, toilet paper holes. I met a girl once, she was shit, turned me on, got my dick hard. Thought a toilet paper roll real far, real long, real Kong, real dong, real slong, real schlong, real long, real dong, real hong, real slong, real nong, real bong, real nong.
Lamorne's face is hilarious.
Real clong, real clong, real clong, real clong.
Dick's too big, must be a hard life. Damn. Rick, I hope you're right. Yeah, I know the dick size is major. So much so, he needs a custom tailor to make all the pants just so it can fit. Damn, that's why his suit is legit. Need a panoramic just to show you a picture comparable to a boa constrictor. Every time I rhyme, and you know I fill him up with fright and fear. Look, you can see it right here. Or can't really see it because it stretches light years. Yeah, it's much more than a light beer. It's more like half a bottle of Jack Daniels. Yo, the dick size is too much to handle. Damn, y'all know when he's got a hard dick, it's a passes the length of a yardstick. Yo, this here is a good song. It's a subway.
This is awesome. So Harry Mack's just rapping about him and not rapping about himself. He's not being perverted about himself. He's just rapping about him and carrying on with his story and rapping basically the story for him. And that's fire. So it's Harry Mack is still, you know, he's living to his rules where he doesn't really do perverted stuff. And he's just rapping about, he's rapping about that guy's life, not his own personal life. Let's go.
It's a passes the length of a yardstick.
Oh, but I do want to say that I wish Harry Mack would rap more about his personal life because I'd like to know what's going on. You know, I think it makes, I like to hear about people's personal lives as artists. You know, I like to hear what's going on.
Yo, this here is a good song. It's a subway, more than a foot long. Damn, yo, you seen it? It's lethal. When he uses it, it injures people. He tried to put it inside the toilet paper tube. Yo, it spoiled his major mood. Yeah, he was breaking out the cardboard easily. Believe you me, this is something to see. Damn, Rick, I didn't know you had that issue. I would never make fun, go out of my way to diss you. I mean, that sounds difficult. That situation seems miserable. Yo, I break it down in a hype flow. Think of it this way, at least it's not the micro, which is a situation that you could have. Yo, Lamorne, what you think? Grab the mic and rap.
Yeah, I can grab the mic and rap because I know the deal. Micro penis, man, that shit is real.
I know the deal. Micro penis, damn, that shit is real. Oh, Lamorne is the best, bro. I want to hear Lamorne freestyle all day. This is so good.
Situation that you could have. Yo, Lamorne, what you think? Grab the mic and rap.
Yeah, I can grab the mic and rap because I know the deal. Micro penis, man, that shit is real. Well, only when I'm soft, but when I get hard, I'm back to the Man of Steel. Yeah, you can call me a bedroom bully. I get up in there and I do my duty. Yeah, I've been over smack that booty. I don't have a micro penis, but it's pretty big.
Pretty big. All right, let's see. Do you ever think about using an unusual beat intentionally for it to make you come up with a flow nobody else is using? So I feel like if you're going to... So for practice, I think it's really great to try unusual beats. I would say practice flowing over country songs. Like Biggie got his flow from practicing over jazz records, learning how to use his voice as an instrument. So I would say try different weird beats in practice because that's just going to make you a better rapper. You know, a better singer, rapper, songwriter. You know, just keep challenging yourself with, you know, different genres. You know, dance, rap over dance, EDM beats, rap over country beats, rap over jazz, rap over pop records, you know, rap over like a Selena Gomez. Yeah, rap over a Selena Gomez song, like an instrumental. Find instrumentals for all the different pop stuff and, you know, world music, you know, just all different, like Native American music, like rap over Native American drums, like rap over everything and experience that. You know, it might be cultural appropriation, but it will make you a more versatile singer, rapper, songwriter. Do you ever think about using unusual to come up with a flow nobody else is using? Yeah, it's gonna help you get lots of different flows, and you're gonna see every beat's gonna inspire a different flow. But I feel like the flow, if you're picking a beat to rap to and write to, I would focus on that beat. I wouldn't really like take beats from or take flows from other beats. I would focus on the beat and see what that beat inspires and just maintain your focus on that beat. But for practice, I would try lots of different beats to keep you on your toes and to inspire your connection to music and make you feel more confident that you can go on anything and be ready for anything.
Fair.
Yeah, I'm
Rick, I don't like all this talk because I'm a corporate person now.
Yeah.
I have corporate sponsors, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to BMO Harris Bank. We'll cut to commercial.
There's a mortgage that's right for you.
You get another dog?
A baby.
Wait a
Puppy?
second.
You mean like a baby dog?
BMO Harris Bank.
And, you know, and as a corporate man, you know, someone that people trust with their financial livelihood, I don't like to talk about all this, your penis and stuff like that.
Right.
Your penis, Rick, why?
Advertisers don't look favorably upon.
Yeah, I don't. Just
Dick
shout out
talk.
to them. I don't do. That's not me.
Right.
Yucky, ick.
Swipe.
I enjoy the things in comedy that I love most. Talking about penises, my penis, other people's penises, penis sizes, the things that a penis can do, especially things that penises can do to another penis, like docking. If you've ever seen that, those are two penises.
Like an avatar.
Yeah, they come together as one. I like talking about those things. It's my favorite, and that's actually all I really like to talk about is penis. I drop penis bars all the time. Yeah. Well, right then, it's like that drill music. I mean, yeah.
Okay. So he's about to on a drill beat. Okay, let's go.
Yeah. Doc in the cock. Yeah, y'all gotta watch. We came to ride. Two dicks in the same spot. Yeah, we gon' get it done. This is serious, it's not for fun. Cause when the two dicks start docking, both dicks they turn into one. Yeah, this is about to be fly. What was previously peni now becomes singular penis. To operate, this is a genius needed. We about to bring them together. We be moving through all the nasty weather. Y'all know we clever. We be on this docking penis endeavor.
This is awesome because Harry Mack avoids perverted topics so much, but even he's still somehow staying so PC when he's talking about penises. It doesn't even feel perverted at all. It's just like, yeah, it's interesting. But I like that these guys are getting him to rap more about perverted, silly topics, and it's because you don't usually hear Harry Mack going off like this, so it's pretty cool. But he's so adaptable; he's going along with anything. But it's really cool. Let's go.
Cause when the two dicks start docking, both dicks they turn into one. Yeah, this is about to be fly. What was previously peni?
What was previously peni? Yeah, so I used to be one penis. It's so good. Beyond the New Country, so yeah, I would find the instrumental, practice freestyling and rapping on that. So that's a great challenge.
Now becomes singular penis. To operate, this is a genius needed. We about to bring them together. We be moving through all the nasty weather. Y'all know we clever. We be on this docking penis endeavor. Yeah.
Is it my turn now? Is it my turn now? Docking, I say like wow. Ooh. Yeah.
Fire.
That shit's cool.
That's fire.
That shit's cool. I used to do that shit. 1 + 1 is 2. Then it come together. No matter the weather. I like to wear a sweater. It don't really matter. As long as I'm doing it better than him. Better than your man. Come here, girl. Know I'm the man. That's the sound of
so good with that voice.
Yeah, that was perfect.
That sounded really good.
That was amazing.
That's really cool.
That was amazing.
Yeah, so I don't like talking about penis.
I understand.
Right.
You used to though.
Yeah, used to back in the day before I was corporate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Things change, man.
Things changed, man. I got a family now.
Yeah, no, totally. I feel that, man.
Yeah.
We gotta respect that.
What do you do when you feel like the rhymes aren't coming, or they always show up?
Good question. What do you do when the rhymes aren't coming? Harry Mack's about to answer. Let's see.
They usually show up. You know, I kind of push through, and it gets better. I just keep going.
Okay, exactly. That is so cool. What do you do when the rhymes aren't coming? He said he just pushes through and it gets better. And that's what you got to do. When you're starting out, 2 golden rules. Don't worry about rhyming. Keep going if you mess up. And eventually, your subconscious will take over. Eventually, a rhyme will come. You just force yourself to keep going. And you don't have to rhyme every single line. Once you realize you don't have to rhyme every single line, it takes so much pressure off. You open up a whole new world of creativity. You break out the box, and you're able to just go. It's really, really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because sometimes I have to warm up into it. Like usually, if
Dude, we got to hear that again. We got to hear that again because that was fire.
They usually show up. You know, I kind of push through.
Yeah, push
and
through.
It gets better. I just keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah, because sometimes I have to warm up into it. Like usually, if they're not coming, it's because I'm not warm. You know.
How do you get warm?
Just through rapping. You know, just through like maybe the first few beats I'm not quite there, and then by like the 4th beat I'm in the pocket.
I get insecure.
Yeah,
and I just leave.
Yeah,
I just stop, and then I talk about. penises. That's easy.
I want to plug our first episode. You get a lot into the process of that and the idea of failure and not having it and how that could help get you into being present. And I just want to, again, say, if you haven't seen it, check that episode out. It's one of my favorite episodes.
Is that the same thing you would say about stand-up? Because I feel like you go on stage and you improvise some, but a lot of times you're doing bits, and it feels like you're reacting to the crowd a lot more. If it's ever not working, do you bail? What do you do?
So this is something that we talked about where we both have a similar way of looking at things, but and I'm going to say it, the art that we do is different, so it calls for different things, but the same psychological place. And the truth is, if I'm not present, and you could be not present if you know your material sometimes, and then a lot of professionals, they're in their head and they're in and out, but they're able to just keep trucking through, and good for them.
Yeah.
I don't have that ability. The moment I'm not there, and if I'm doing, even if I know what the bit is, I have to stop. I can't do this bit.
Yeah.
I also have to stop, and I have to just acknowledge my feelings.
But I feel like you on stage will say, "I'm going to stop this bit."
Yes. I've developed an ability to keep that engaging a lot of the time, and or make that funny as a defense because I had to stop.
There was this moment you were accepted an award on someone else's behalf, and you posted about it.
Yeah.
And there was a part of it. Really,
I accepted the award for Paul Giamatti.
For Paul Giamatti.
And the Astra goes to Paul Giamatti.
Stop the music! Stop the music! Stop the music! Thank you. We're going to cut real quick. I'll accept it. Wow, this is incredible. Thank you so much. Thank you. Nice to meet you both. Congratulations. You both look beautiful. I first saw Paul Giamatti in Win-Win, and I thought he was fantastic in it. And I just wanted to say, if Paul Giamatti is watching, I'm a huge fan, and I would love for you to do my podcast. For real. Greta would love it as well. Paul Giamatti. Paul Giamatti. Paul Giamatti. Paul Giamatti. Just the women. Paul Giamatti. Paul Giamatti. Okay? Paul. Yo. Paul Giamatti isn't, I don't know. Thank you. And, fuck artificial intelligence.
That's hilarious.
And now, please give it up for the Vice Chair of the Hollywood Creative Alliance, Jan Chavez, and the organization's founder, Scott Menzel.
And then I remember one part where I felt like, because I don't know if the crowd was all the way with you.
I know what you're going to say.
And then you started going, what'd you say at the end? You said like,
fuck artificial intelligence.
Fuck artificial intelligence.
Like pandering?
Yes.
Yeah. In it though, I got so Paul Giamatti won an award, and I was hosting the show.
Okay.
And he wasn't there.
Right.
And it was one of the last awards given tonight. While they're announcing the nominees, I asked the guy who's running it, is whoever wins this, are they here tonight? And he knew that it wasn't going to be.
Yeah,
I said, I want to accept the award on his behalf. And he goes, do it. So the girls on stage don't know I'm going to do that. And I say, can we let the teleprompter know that host is coming up? Because I didn't want them to feel disrespected. There was no time to do that. But I said, well, at least get the director to follow me. And then I went out and I accepted on his behalf. And I didn't know what to do. Like looking back, and I thought about it, it would have been fun to write an acceptance speech for Paul Giamatti in his perspective and read it sincerely. So I just got this room full of people.
Do an impression of him. Oh, that's good.
Is that an impression of him?
That was Paul Giamatti.
Oh, I can't do it.
Do it.
I don't do impressions.
Oh, sure you do.
Oh, sure you do.
So I
just got the room to chant his name.
Oh,
and then as they're chanting his name, I was like going to go into a rap as a joke.
Yeah.
And I didn't. And I wasn't feeling embarrassed. I actually felt very confident in that this guy doing this in this room is not going to work. So it all works, you know?
Yeah.
But I also know that like if sometimes you do jokes and if people get it, they like it.
Yeah.
And if they don't get it, they don't get it, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're risking if they don't get it, you can make them uncomfortable, which is okay.
Yeah.
But sometimes if they don't get it, you can actually make them mad and or represent yourself as somebody who's a bad person or something. And depending if I know what I could land that, it's worth it to build that tension if there could be a resolve.
Yeah.
But in that moment, I was aware that, this is going to make people really uncomfortable. And there was a big part of me that was like, I think that could be funny. But I would then have to land and have one of my 15%, this is a good rap. Because if not, then it would just be like, I'm just talking about my dick and toilet paper rolls. You know? So I bailed on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, being present, if you're not present, which I admittingly have not been a lot of this the excitement I've had and the this and the wanting and the rapping and the thinking, admittingly, I'm just like aware of the cameras more than I've been in. I don't remember how long.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Tory Lanez has a convincing British accent. British. Do you ever hear the sexy over the? Okay, I'll check that out. Yeah, I haven't heard Tory Lanez do convincing British Did you ever freestyle over a 6/8 beat? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. But it's a maybe I've tried like over a metronome. That's good practice to try that. But yeah, I think it's difficult for sure. Because most beats you rap on are 4/4, like all of them. All pop music is 4/4. All the beats are 4/4. But yeah, try it. Everything. It's all good. It's all gonna make you more diverse and ready for anything.
You're doing great.
Thank you. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But the need to acknowledge it is so important.
Yeah.
That's the only way it goes away.
Yeah.
So when you're in your head,
yeah.
Are you acknowledging it in a lyric, or do you acknowledge it to yourself and just push through? Because you said you push through. What does that mean?
To me, I think it's like, yeah, when the rhymes aren't coming, it is because I'm not present. It is because I'm stuck in my head. And then
when the rhymes aren't coming, it is because I'm stuck in my head. Okay. This is cool.
Because you said you push through. What does that mean?
To me, I think it's like, yeah, when the rhymes aren't coming, it is because I'm not present. It is because I'm stuck in my head. And then, like, lucky for me, freestyling is kind of my way of getting into the flow. So just by continuing to freestyle, if this makes sense, I'm starting to let go of those thoughts. Because
that's a good point. Continuing to freestyle. Freestyling is the way to get into flow. Right? So the more you freestyle, the more into flow you get. For me, songwriting, like I might not have any ideas right now for a song, but if I put on a beat and I just start freestyling, seeing whatever it connects with, I'll come up with something. The freestyling is the way to get into the creative flow. That's pretty cool. They said that. That's really cool.
Head. And then, like, lucky for me, freestyling is kind of my way of getting into the flow. So just by continuing to freestyle, if this makes sense, I'm starting to let go of those thoughts, because I'm entering this flow state thing while I'm freestyling.
People who stutter could sing sometimes, and they don't stutter when they sing.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Where do you connect to that with freestyling?
I think it's like metaphorically, I connect to it a lot.
I know people who stutter and they can't sing for shit.
Not everybody. I'm not saying they're good singers. I'm saying they're able to. I've seen a lot of people who stutter, and when they're singing, they are able to do it without stuttering.
Is it like that girl who walked? She was walk crazy, and then
Yes, I used to stutter a lot, and learning how to rap and sing helped me deal with my stutter. But mostly I took a speech class that told me to slow down and enunciate, and that helped my rapping, that helped my speech. But yeah, I didn't stutter when I sang, and and then rapping, helped me with my stutter too, because it really helps you work with your voice muscles. That's cool.
And when she started walking backwards, she walked fine.
I don't know.
When she ran,
we'll put a picture in picture.
When she ran, she walked fine. Oh yeah, is that maybe it's something in the brain that's being triggered?
Yeah. Well, I think when you're singing, I don't know if it helps you be present or you're trying to impersonate something that you've heard or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
But like, where are you in your real life? Where being able to rap allows you to do something that you could only do when you're rapping.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm much more eloquent when I'm rapping than when I'm talking. I feel like I do sort of.
He's saying a lot of people will say, like, if I ask you guys, like, why can't you freestyle? They'd be like, I can't even talk. I can't even be eloquent when I'm talking. How am I going to be eloquent when I'm rapping, right? And Harry Mack's saying that he's not that eloquent when he's speaking, but when it comes to freestyling, that's where he's able to just communicate and express himself in a clear way. And that's interesting and that's cool. And it's kind of like the magic of having the music and the rhythm as your backdrop. The rhythm can kind of give you a foundation and a sense of security. And you can kind of stream energy and consciousness from who knows where, universal consciousness. Let's go.
I don't know if it helps you be present or you're trying to impersonate something that you've heard or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
But like, where are you in your real life where being able to rap allows you to do something that you could only do when you're rapping?
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm much more eloquent when I'm rapping than when I'm talking. I feel like I do sort of stutter and say a lot when I'm talking, but I don't stutter and say when I'm freestyling.
Your freestyle is saying Harry Mack though.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I mean, saying
Yeah, he was saying that his crutch word is H-Mac, or when I'm in the tip of this, ripping this, when I'm ripping this. It's like the stuff that he says a lot. Those are his filler to buy time to think. And he's admitted that his crutch word is H-Mac.
You just change, H-Mac. Thank you. Yes, the abbreviation is.
He says Harry Mack sometimes.
Yeah, that's H-Mac.
But yeah, we did a rebrand, so.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's cool. Just if you could just go back and every time you said Harry Mack, replace all with H-Mac.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Well, it's all right. We'll just.
Did you really do a rebrand? Are you being serious?
No. Harry Mack is still acceptable. Okay. We did actually. We have a new logo, but I'm still Harry Mack. Harry Mack, H-Mac, Mac, Harry.
But tell me what you were saying about.
Yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah. I mean, it's similar. Like when you stutter when you're speaking, but then when you sing, for whatever reason, you're using different parts of your brain and you don't have that stutter issue anymore. I think I relate to it in that when I start freestyling, if I'm stuttering, so to speak, i.e. like the rhymes aren't connecting, I don't feel like I'm in the pocket, the rhythm feels choppy and forced, I just can't get there, I'm not connecting, I'm having that issue, and then it's almost like I have to settle into it, you know?
Meditative.
Yeah, settle into the flow. It's like letting go of, and I think also letting go of me wanting it to be good.
That's the thing about acting as well. It's like you
letting go of me wanting it to be good. That's good, because I think especially when you're starting out, you have to let yourself be shit. Kind of force yourself to be like horrible, and that gives you a lot of freedom to just experiment. And when you're experimenting, you're having fun, and you're having fun, and you're getting better without thinking about it. You know, you're letting go of the result, and you're just kind of trusting the ride of the freestyle beat. All right. Sorry that was two thoughts. Tory Lanez has a good fake British Jamaican accent. Oh, cool. He can do. The 6'8" was separate. Yeah. So Tory Lanez has a great fake British Jamaican accent. That's awesome. And 6'8", yeah. I challenge you to go on YouTube now and pick a 6'8" rap beat. They have some. Do a 1-minute freestyle. I'll screenshot that. You want to try right now? 6'8" rap beat. I don't want to interrupt this video. Can you wait a little bit? Yeah, maybe wait a little bit, and then I'll try to get onto that, because they're on a cool subject right now, and I want to finish this subject. But I can't guarantee that would sound great either. But let's go. Yeah, it probably would not sound good at all. Probably make me look horrible, actually. You give me any 4/4 beat, murder it. You're trying to do some 6'8" stuff? Probably sound really weird, but be interesting. I don't want to stop this video because it's going to mess everything up.
That's the thing about acting as well. It's like you in order to take big risks, you got to not be scared to take the wrong one.
Right.
You're going to make a lot of mistakes.
Don't be scared. Like, this is such key. I mean, for freestyling, for life, for songwriting, you got to not be scared to take the wrong risk. To take big risks, you just got to try different things and be fearless, and to be okay with failure.
Connecting, I don't feel like I'm in the pocket, the rhythm feels choppy and forced, I just can't get there, I'm not connecting, I'm having that issue, and then it's almost like I have to
How you doing?
Settle into it.
Meditate.
You know?
Meditative.
Yeah, settle into the flow. It's like letting go of, and I think also letting go of me wanting it to be good.
That's the thing about acting as well. It's like you in order to take big risks, you got to not be scared to take the wrong one.
Right.
You're going to make a lot of mistakes. It's a good thing about TV and film is that they can cut out the bullshit.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know, you take big swings, and if they work, then you're Paul Giamatti.
Yes. That's the thing. Yeah, you take big swings, and if you hit once,
right,
then they just keep that one.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, so
it's kind of like if you're about to hit the shot, you're going to take a shot or whatever, and you're like, and then I just make a shot like this. Right. When you're going to make the shot.
Right. Game winner.
When you predict that you're going to make it and then you shoot it, you might miss. But if you do make it, it's going to be so epic that it was almost worth saying what you said, you know?
Well, sometimes it's the opposite, though, because like that shot with Nick Young shot it and then turned around and did this, and he missed. You know, that's embarrassing.
That
you
is
know what I
embarrassing.
mean? But Larry Bird shooting it and keeping the hand up.
But
and it
that's
went
also
in.
proof of
Legendary.
how confidence on top of failure is funny.
That's
because that's funny to do that. And
Nick Young, that's funny. Shout out to Nick Young. He's somebody who was a pretty good player in the NBA. He was really good. I feel like I'm a better shooter.
Yeah. Wow.
I feel like I'm a better shooter than Nick Young. I'm gonna put that out there right now.
We have to play a game, you and I, one-on-one, mic'd up.
Yeah, I think so. But can you play still? Because you said you stopped playing for a while.
I have stopped playing because I've been dealing with some joint stuff, and I want to get back in the weight room, and I feel like basketball's going to... Yeah, you look great.
Get like your boy.
But I want to start playing again. I've been in PT again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I had Jake Johnson on recently, and Gareth Reynolds. Shout out to We're Here to Help. And we talked about a bit. You know Jake Johnson, New Girl, he was on a show with Lamorne, and to me, he is one of the... not just of New Girl, like of all actors, he makes such big, strong choices. Paul Walter Hauser, too, by the way. Shout out to Paul.
Love you, Paul.
I just want the shine, the Rick Glassman shine. I heard you're getting Paul Giamatti on your podcast. Has anyone listened to his podcast?
What are you doing, dude?
Pretty big deal. It's a pretty big deal. I know Chase would love to do it. He's very available. Alan Tudyk doesn't even have a family. I'm pretty sure he's an orphan. He would love to do it.
Could you see if Weird Al would do it?
I think Weird Al would do it. He seems like...
I don't know. What do you guys think? Weird Al. Oh, they're telling me to wrap it up.
When you make big choices, and I had a conversation with both of them about this because they make such strong choices, and I love making choices so much. But also, I've done that so much in my life where I've made huge choices where it's not even on set, where it's with people who, like I said, if you miss, they become uncomfortable or upset. Where I have developed over the past few years, because I've become more self-aware, a fear of it. I used to never, it wasn't that I was not scared of it. I didn't even know it, like, you just make choices. Everyone knows. We're just doing bits. And once I became aware that some people don't like that, even on set now, and I'm doing better, but I've developed a little bit of an insecurity that, like, not that I'm not good enough, or what I'm going to do is wrong.
Yeah.
More so, if I do this, am I wasting your time? Am I annoying you?
Yeah. As soon as you start judging yourself and being worried about what other people think is going to mess you up, it's going to take you out of your flow. You know, you will be surprised. 6/8 is pretty good and not that hard. Okay, so you've tried it. That's cool. That's your little risk. Yeah, that'd be a good risk for me. 6/8, just like 3/4 KRS and Jay-Z had raps in 3/4, and they're the same as 6/8. Yeah, interesting. Yeah. I doubt it will go well, but I'm totally down to try it. Actually, maybe I could find a 6/8 beat to download real quick. Okay, let's see. 6/8 beat, rap beat in 6/8. All right, let's see. 6/8 signature rap beat. All right, I'm just gonna download the first one. Okay, swing trap. All right, downloading this swing trap beat. Just a second, guys, and then we'll get back into the video. All right, I'm just gonna download this and see if I can put it into my session real quick. Give me a minute. While that's converting, we will keep watching this thing. Let's keep going.
That's whenever I meet somebody who I'm a huge fan of, right? I'll give you an example. These award season was recently. So they have all these parties. So I go to all these parties and stuff, and you see like an actor that you're a big fan of, or, you know, and you get around them, and for some reason, your instinctual nature, just to be humorous or just to have casual conversation, or like you talk about be present, goes out of the window. And now it's like, oh my God, I'm talking to Zoe Kravitz. Don't say something stupid. And then in turn, you just end up staring at her. You don't say anything. Because your initial reaction was probably to say something stupid. And it could have worked, but you're in your head about it, and you're trying now to manufacture a conversation out of that's not organic.
Yeah. I don't feel that way interpersonally or Zoe Kravitz. I only feel that way now on set. Which is where it matters.
Is it because there's other people that are affected by the choice?
I've been told from previous jobs and also previous things not involving jobs, as I've come into a little bit more self-awareness, that I did things that annoyed people. And I believe them. I either remember it differently, or sometimes I'm like, oh, I guess that makes sense. But like, even now, I know that I might be doing it, but my intuition, I don't know when I am. Let me give you another example that I think we talked about. I don't know if you remember, but I don't know how people feel about me. And that includes when I'm on stage and an audience is laughing and or applauding. Right. I only, if I feel like what I said is funny and they're laughing, I believe them. If I don't.
Yeah, so it sounds like this guy has some trauma. Somebody made fun of him, or somebody at a job said, you know, they made him uncomfortable, and he let it get to his head. I mean, it's cool to learn from things, but if you're letting it constantly, you know, beat you down and giving you fear and blocking you from creative expression. I mean, lots of people have different things, you know, like getting made fun of in school, and they're holding on to it for 10 years. That'll keep them out of the flow, keep them in their head, and always being too self-conscious. And then that'll definitely stop you creatively, freestyling, songwriting, whatever. So yeah, that sucks. All right, let me see. I think this beat is ready. We're going to try it. I promise you it'll be horrible. But since I promised you it'll be horrible, hopefully it'll be like a little better than horrible. But it'll most like, oh, also I got to be quiet. So it's going to have to be like a whisper rap because my wife and my kid are sleeping. So I'm going to rap on this. It's going to probably be horrible. 6/8 beat recommended. Sat12 said 6/8 beat. We're going to try it. And let's go. I'll try to get into it. What am I rapping about? Just rap about whatever? I don't want to rap about my penis. Yeah. Check. What? Yeah. Yeah. What? Yeah. What? Yeah. Check. When I was looking at myself in the mirror, they told me, Pat, man, you're way too queer. Everything you spit is weird. Get out of here. Get out of here. You're way too weird. You're way too. Yeah, I got a beat tag when I'm on the beat. Yo, my pants always sag. Yeah, they tell me that I'm stupid. Bending right on the mic. I be repping hella tight and I'm white, and I don't even understand why I'm on a motorbike. On a motorbike. Did backflip. Did a backflip. Did a backflip. Did a backflip. Check. When you see me on the beat, don't talk shit, cause you know it is a treat to see me on any type of the rhythm is cool. Check the way I do it now. I never been to school, never been in a swimming pool, cause I drown. And they say me that Pat is a clown, and they think that I'm always getting down, and they right. I'm always tired, and I'm tired on the mic. Why they trying to tell me I should stop? I just wanna go home and smoke some rock and smoke the pot. And I don't wanna talk about my cock or what it's doing in the dimension. Check the way I just got ran over in the intersection. Alright, so that was like, yeah, it was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. So now I have to freestyle over something that's like a little better. Check, check, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I rap on whack beats and I rap on good ones. I'm the hood one, I'ma shoot your whole hood, son. You're not gonna have no neighborhood left after you get disrespected by me. And I rob all your checks and I cut all your necks, and I'm watching you bleed. Man, I'm sorry, but that is exactly what you need. And I know I'm trying to freestyle out the mud. When I cut up on your neck, I'ma rob all your blood. I'm not a liar, I'm a red-headed vampire sire, not like Willow Smith, brother. I'm the one undercover, I'm the one like the boogeyman. You know I always land, and I'm from California, but I live in Japan, and I never have to be a man. I'm a woman, that's what I am. You could call me they. What the hey? What you eating? What you say? Why you always trying to play me? Give me words, man. We could do it lazy, hazy. I don't give about anyone. Take the way I do it, man. I never need a gun or a doctor. In the helicopter shooting with my chopper. And you know I am the best. On my wrist is VVS. Just kidding, I ain't Juice WRLD, but I got a girl with big breasts. That's the test. Let's go. All right. Now we're gonna go back to the video, hopefully. So yeah, sorry about that whack freestyle. The 6AB, it's not my thing, but it's a good challenge anyways. I couldn't figure it out. I wasn't able to figure it out, but I still think rapping over different jazz instrumentals, country beats, those are usually all, practicing using your voice as an instrument is great.
Don't think what I was saying was funny, and they're laughing. I don't believe them.
Yeah.
I have no idea how I did. The people will say nice things about my set, really nice things about my set, and I'm really glad, thank you. But I also am thinking, really?
Yeah.
Not because I think I was bad. I have no idea.
Yeah.
So when I'm on set and I have no idea, these people are most of them are work relationships, and they're nice, but they're not gonna come up to the actor and say, "Hey, Rick, listen, it's too much. You gotta." Yeah. I talked to Jake about this. Whenever we get a new director, I talk to them first, and I say, I want to let you know that sometimes I get really silly.
Yeah.
I need to be spoken to very directly. If you need me to stop, tell me. You don't need to, feed my ego with anything.
Right.
But I still don't know when they are. So when I'm on set and I'm in a silly mood or something, I'm making choices, and even if people are laughing, I'm thinking like, okay, at what point did I miss my dismount? At what point is like, oh, Rick was funny. Rick, stop.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And it's affecting me because I think that's my funniest.
Yeah.
So like in person with people, I'll do the bits and I'll check in. I'll be able to say, like, too many bits, and then I'll leave.
Yeah, you've done that with me before. You've asked me a few times if you were doing too many bits.
Yeah.
And I told you, You know what I mean? However, that is your superpower. Is doing bits. So every once in a while,
you're doing a show, you're supposed to be doing bits.
Exactly. Every once in a while, Superman might kill somebody on accident.
Damn.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Moving at the speed of light. You're trying to save. Think about it. Remember when Superman was like spinning the Earth backwards?
That's pretty cool. Every once in a while, Superman might kill somebody on accident. It's kind of like it's a lesson. Like, you just got to go. You don't stop worrying about what people think. Sometimes you're going to kill people along the way. I mean, hopefully you're not literally killing people, but sometimes you're going to piss some people off or make people irritated, whatever. But you got to go. You got to be you and not worry about what anybody thinks. It's a little different when it comes phase, nazy, swazy. I don't know what that means. But this is pretty cool interview. I'm sorry that I'm spending so much time on it, but I feel like it's pretty valuable, and we're getting some good information.
Oh, Superman might kill somebody on accident. Damn.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Moving at the speed of light. You're trying to save. Think about it. Remember when Superman was like spinning the Earth backwards?
Damon Wayans Jr. has a bit about this.
Does he really?
Mm-hmm.
No, but I don't know what his bit is. But remember when Superman was spinning the Earth backwards?
Right.
What if he killed a bunch of shit while he was up there, going so fast?
Damn.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's why you got to be aware. Self-awareness is very important, but so is social awareness.
Yeah. I mean, I also relate to the overstaying, kind of like the overstaying the welcome of the bits thing, because like when I freestyle, for example, usually I get so in the flow that I just keep going. Like
Right,
I'll
and
rap
people are standing around.
until the beat ends, you
Yeah.
know? And then it used to bother me that like I was like, yo, the beat ended. Like, and that messed me up. And then I had to end a cappella. So for a while I was like, yo, just make like 15-minute versions of all the beats before we go out there and and do my thing like in public when I'm rapping for strangers and stuff. And then we tried that, but then it just got way too long. Then I would be freestyling. I wouldn't know to stop. I was like, make a 15-minute mix and I'll stop at like 5 minutes.
So
You know?
you need to feel the fade out or
I
something.
need the beat to fade out and end.
Well, it is-
That's your live edit.
That's my, yeah, exactly.
In improv, you go out on a high. You know what I'm saying? Like if
Exactly.
you're doing these bits, you're doing these little one-off, quick, what do you call them, blackout scenes. You just the
Yeah, Harry Mack always usually goes over the beat because he freestyles so good. He just can freestyle the whole beat, and he's usually trying to do lots of words, stacking lots of words, and it usually takes the whole beat to be able to go in as deep as he would like to on each word and to talk about the people and the crowd and all the stuff. And then he usually gets the crowd involved with the acapella, and he ends with once he hears the beats out, he's able to wrap it up. So that makes sense. That's cool that he explained it. So they used to come out with 15-minute beats, and then he didn't realize how long he was rapping for.
You go out on a high. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like if
Exactly.
you're doing these bits, you're doing these little one-off, quick, what do you call them, blackout scenes. You just the joke that hits the hardest, you stop.
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
finish
yeah.
the scene.
That's always the goal. It's like, yeah, it would be like after I do the dopest line, mic drop, now we're out. But my thing is, I feel like it's just continuously building in my head. I'm like, oh, the dopest line is right around the corner. Like we're about to get there. You know, like
'Cause
it's
you're
well-
playing.
Yeah, and to me, it's so fun. But like when I'm asking strangers to stop on the sidewalk after like 2.5 minutes, even if I am killing it, they're gonna be like, all right, dog.
I
Like,
was on my way to church, brother. I gotta,
exactly.
That's a like a direct analogy.
Yeah, yeah.
Doing bits, doing raps, being present, being playful, doing it. You're just a kid playing, and you're
Yeah.
not aware of like it's time for bed, you know, or you need to eat,
Yeah.
or your friends don't want to wrestle with you, Rick. You're being too physical. You're just having a good time.
exactly.
And it's hard to be able to do that.
Yeah.
And also,
CBS tonight.
Hold up, CBS tonight. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, I'm going to skip over this, and then we're going to get to it. I thought you rapped okay on the 6/8, just didn't like the high-pitched voice. Yeah, I think I just felt silly on it, so I wasn't rapping like serious or anything. The key to it to first just count to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, that might be the hack. That might be the way to do it. I definitely was not used to it, and no excuses. I was horrible on it. So, but yeah, it's not my thing. I probably wouldn't do it again, because I don't sing on those type of beats. But yeah, I'm probably gonna have to wrap up in a little bit because I think my baby's awake. But all right, we're gonna keep on reacting to this video.
you know, in Seinfeld, there's the bit that George learned to get out on a laugh, and then he implemented this into his life. And it wasn't just like to impress people. He's at a work function, and at the very beginning of the meeting, he says something, he gets a laugh, he goes, "I'm out," and people are just like, you know. So there are some times you get a big laugh. I know to chill, right? Yeah. But like, I don't want to chill. So when you get sometimes I'll get a laugh, like not on stage. I'm saying like we're at a party or with friends or whatever. You get a laugh, and I'll just say something to laugh, and then I'm gonna show you in my head. I'm like, just be cool. I know you want to keep going, buddy. You could do more later. Just fucking sit in it. Be cool. Yeah. But then, so this is how I do it. Yeah. And I was thinking Mountain Dew, more like Mountain Don't.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh, this guy is on top. Yeah, he can't top that joke.
Yeah, that's a career highlight.
I want to keep going.
He shouldn't. He shouldn't.
I'm always happy. Dude,
that would be nice. That's the music fading out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm lucky that I get the music faded.
If he stops now, he's gonna Zoe Kravitz someday.
I think I could do better.
You blew your chance.
Because you just want to play, and it's connecting too. Even if the other person isn't, it's weird. It feels like connection. We're doing bits. We're so connected.
Oh yeah.
The I Am Phenomenal thing, I call it that because I always thought I was the funniest, the best. I'm the best basketball player. I'm always picked first. People love me. I'm charming. And then I found out that I annoy people and they don't even want me to show up. And it's like, this cognitive dissonance is insane.
Rick, weren't we like kicked out of a league because of you?
It wasn't because of me.
What was it because of?
Damn.
Well, no, it doesn't matter. It was, I didn't like the way that they wouldn't let us do what we wanted. And but they didn't like us already. We talked a lot of shit.
You and Brent.
Okay.
It might have been just you and Brent.
We talked a lot of shit. We also won 5 out of 6 years.
Yeah.
What was the team name again?
The Rick Glassmans.
That's right. And
also, beep out where I said fuck Zoe Kravitz. I realize that's rude and disrespectful.
Yeah, bleep the
say
fuck
date.
word.
Say date. Put in date. Zoe Kravitz.
There you go.
Okay.
That was a clean date right there.
Yeah.
That's what you
Yeah. What was the thing? Oh yeah. And then if you would have stopped, you would have been able to date Zoe Kravitz, but you didn't.
Can we keep all this in though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it was rude. I
So
sometimes
you can just
I'm
VO the date. You don't have to cut to a new thing. Just have them go. But it says date.
Yeah.
There it
It's
is.
a fun bit we do.
Yeah. I'm halfway into the next bar when I realize, oh, that was the last line. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the last line will happen. It's like a dope line. It puts a nice cap on it, and everyone reacts in a way like they knew it was over.
But you were running. You can't just stop.
Yes. Yeah. Like it was clearly over, and everybody knew it. And I just knew it half a bar later. I'm still rapping. I'm like, damn, that was the last line. That was the last line. And then I just put this little 4-bar coda on it that nobody really needed, and it's fine. Like it's fine. I just end 4 bars later, but it's like
when you post it, you got to cut off that tail end, the last bit.
Yeah, but then it would just be, it's like.
Yeah.
It could be because you could do that effectively and then just have the TV screen shut off.
Yeah.
Like you were shut off.
Oh yeah, like the end of spot.
That's how I feel when I'm dropping bars, because you know what I mean.
The Matrix.
Yeah. Being one of the greatest freestyle artists of all time, I'm speaking to myself now.
Yes.
I feel the same way.
Yeah.
I definitely feel the same way when I'm out there, man. And I'm just like running a crowd, making them feel good about themselves. When I hit the end, I don't know it's the end, because to me it feels like the begin. I said beginning. You already know it's me, the dude with the microphone in front of his FACE. Yeah, I like the way that it's TASTE.
Connections and lessons of learning to love, making friendships and messing around, learning the bud, learning the beats, learning the streets, learning the bit, learning the tit, learning the shit, learning crisscross on my applesauce, cause we driving it low down, low jack home when you riding it. Never stop dreaming, never undeniable. Everything I do is for the girls, for the girl, for the girl world, for the girl, for the girl world, for the girl, for the girl world.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Man, crisscross on my applesauce, dude.
That was pretty good, Rick.
I gotta go pee.
Okay.
Do you guys want to plug anything for now, so we don't have to do it at the end?
Yeah. Fargo is streaming now. Unstable season 2 coming soon. SNL 1975 coming soon.
Hey.
Me, if I find the right wife, I'll be coming soon.
It is.
But I'm alone right now, so I'm just dry. Just dry.
Yeah. You don't look it, man.
Thanks for saying so. That's cocoa butter right there. Like to lather it up.
There it is.
Get that moist look. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
But for the most part, I'm dry.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, hey, man. As long as you acknowledge it.
Yeah.
I think that's important.
Yeah. What about you, man? You in a relationship?
I am. Yeah.
Very nice.
I have a girlfriend. Yeah. We've been together for like a long time.
I met your girlfriend.
You did? Yeah.
I met your girlfriend.
Oh, so Harry Mack has a girlfriend. That's pretty cool. And they said they've been together for a long time. I wonder how long.
Very nice, man. Very, very nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. I gotta tell you something. That was the best flow I had all day.
Hey, shout out to your period.
Did you guys play?
I didn't end up plugging anything. I was just, but Lamorne plugs some fantastic things.
SNL 1975. Unstable season 2.
I'm about to start Fargo. I haven't watched it yet.
Fargo.
So many people have been messaging me.
You should
friends of ours, and then just random people that know we're friends, and how great you are in it.
Oh, they're all telling the truth.
My girlfriend is watching the movie as we speak, so we can begin watching
I've never
the
seen
show
As We Speak
tomorrow. You never seen it?
Isn't that the show that you were on? Did you win those awards for?
Oh, As We See It.
Oh yeah.
Are you been getting a good response?
A great response. It's been it's been weird and interesting. You know what I mean? It's because I'm so used to doing slapsticky, kind of goofball-y characters, and this one's a bit is not that at all. And so, people they're calling me the next Jamie Foxx.
Let's go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Would
what
you
they're
say
saying.
Jamie Foxx is top 5 most talented people alive?
Number 1. I think Jamie Foxx is the most
Didn't we
talented
talk
person.
about that? I feel like we talked about how talented he is for some reason.
I don't think so.
Oh.
Maybe we talked about it, because I genuinely believe Jamie Foxx is
he's unbelievable.
greatest entertainer we've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
And, hopefully he keeps
And people are
doing
saying that about you?
Yeah, they're calling me next in heir to the throne of Jamie
Holy
Foxx.
shit.
That's just what the people are saying.
Like, are
Deserved,
there
man. Deserved.
Are there news articles?
No, not necessarily, but it's more like people who have said it like in passing. Like I'll hear it when I'm walking down the street. You're the GOAT. And I'll be like, next Jamie Foxx. And they say, yep, you got better. Things like
how many
that.
times has that happened?
Wow.
It hasn't yet, but like honestly,
Never
like,
happened.
No, it's never happened. But like, but that's like what's been going on. You know what I'm saying? That's in the zeitgeist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
more of a vibe thing.
Yeah, you can kind of feel it. They send off like vibrational signals, and I feel it.
So people are feeling it, but nobody's saying it yet.
Not like with words or verbally or vocally or anything like that, but I'm saying like vibrationally, like it's being put out there.
It's such a heavy feeling. People don't understand the feeling well enough yet to vocalize it, perhaps.
They don't know what it is.
There's
It's
some
new.
people. There's some people that feel like they can't say it. They have to put in a song. I don't know if I could even find it, but I heard of a song.
Oh yeah.
That was about how everybody thinks that Lamorne is like Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
I think this is it.
Let's hear.
I only have the. You've heard the song before, right?
I think so.
Do you have it memorized?
I think I got it. I'll just dive in and see how much I remember. Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah,
heard it too.
Yeah. Turn the beat up a little bit. Yeah. You the next. Yeah. You the next. Yeah. You the next. You the next. Yeah. You the next. Yeah. I'ma break it down over this beat. Lamorne in his neighborhood walks down the street. Yeah, he's got so many stories to tell. Cars drive by, window down, they start to yell, "You the GOAT, Jamie!" Yeah, we know you up next. That's when he pulls the guns out for the flex. Ultimate performance, he's been hitting the gym. He's the next Jamie Foxx, he's about to win. He says, "Next Jamie Foxx," they say we agree. It's a feeling, it's a vibration in the trees. It be in the wind, in the pollen from the flowers. People don't understand it, meditate for hours. Then they see the image, Lamorne's face on the left. On the right is Jamie Foxx, then a line, it connects.
It's amazing, he's doing a great job. Let's see. You probably know the Supernatural is he might have been the first to take words from audience and use them. Yeah, I know Supernatural. He influenced Harry Mack a lot. Harry Mack credits Supernatural for a big part of his style and the setup line punchline style. So if after doing the hardcore 10-day Vipassana, if you do 10 minutes now for a sleep aid, meditation seemed to turn out limited use for you, not up to the hype for it. I'm not sure what you're saying. If you think it's not up to the hype or whatever. No, I think it's very useful. I've just been lazy about it, and I think my life, I'd probably feel better, be more relaxed if I did longer sessions. But even 10 minutes a day is great. 10 minutes. I usually do a little bit of meditation before I eat every time to try to calm myself down, center myself. But no, it all helps. Even 10 minutes, 5 minutes. But yeah, I used to do an hour after the 10-day. They recommend doing an hour when you wake up and an hour before bed. And I did that solid for like a year. And I was diagnosed with a learning disability before that. And then after doing that, the meditation camp and stuff, I was able to take my classes with the normal kids because I used to get put in a separate room for my final tests because of I diagnosed something called slow processing, but after doing the meditation camp, it kind of like helped me focus more, and I was able to finish my test faster than the kids who weren't diagnosed with learning disability. So, but no, meditation's awesome. It's not about hype. It's about getting to know yourself. So it's not like a drug you take or an album you heard. It's not hype. It's like when you're making fun of meditation, you're just making fun of like not wanting to spend time with yourself and checking in with yourself. So yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with spending some time learning how to be with yourself because you're with yourself so much. And most people, we spend all our time distracting from being with ourselves. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. But yeah, it helps lots of different things.
Pollen from the flowers, people don't understand it, meditate for hours. Then they see the image, Lamorne's face on the left. On the right is Jamie Foxx, then a line, it connects. From one to the other, clearly the one and the same. It's just a matter of time before you're running the game. From Fargo to wherever the bars flow, he's up next. Y'all know he's got cargo and baggage from his past that he's about to utilize to become the greatest entertainer while he brutalizes the MIC on stages. It's gonna be amazing. Jamie Foxx of the future while he's engaged. Yeah, and this is real. Y'all can hit the quote. Lamorne certified. He's the next GOAT. Let's go.
He's so good.
Yeah.
Wow. I love that song.
Yeah, that's a crazy song.
That's
man.
a classic song right there. That's a classic hit that
It
I think
is.
people have been, like I said, vibrationally talking about.
Ahead of its time too, because that dropped several years ago. Right?
It was a while ago, before everything happened.
Because they were actually saying it before Fargo, you know what I mean? But Fargo like kind of stamped it.
Yeah, that was actually like back in the early 2000s when pants that were cargo were actually very popular.
Yeah, because you could put all your supplies in them.
Yeah. And it's crazy too because it was talking about how far you would go.
Yeah.
And that's what Fargo meant. Like on Genius.com, if you click on Fargo, because people were like how they predict the future on some Tupac shit, you know.
Oh.
But it's actually in reference to your trajectory and how far you will go.
They were speaking about me. They're speaking about me. And I love that about the people. you know?
Who did that song?
Kendrick Davidson.
Kendrick Davidson.
Oh, Kenny
love
D.
him.
Kenny D.
I love him,
Kenny
man.
D.
Yeah.
Shout out Jamie Foxx for being a part of all of
Where do you love
lives.
him from, do you think? Do you know?
In Living Color, the Jamie Foxx show. It's
Yeah.
one of my favorite shows of all time. His stand-up, when he was singing nursery rhymes, like, he's the most beautiful voice. He can play the piano. He can dance. He can sing.
Beautiful voice.
And he's the nicest guy. The nicest guy.
You closer with him or LeBron?
Jamie Foxx, for sure. I have his number. Like, that's...
Get him on the phone.
Let's see if he answers.
Damn.
Let me see if Jamie Foxx answers. He won't.
Can we play that song for him?
I remember when I called up Blake Griffin once on the podcast, and he answered, and I was just like, awesome. Like, I didn't think he was going to answer.
Let's see.
You guys got some serious phone numbers, man.
Yeah, for real, dude.
I can't
plug that in.
Phone flex.
Plug it in. You ever, I have no bars.
Here. Well, I wouldn't say that.
What's your Wi-Fi? What's your Wi-Fi?
I'll type it in.
Here we go.
Will you pretend you're Denzel?
Well,
and could you also do it from Denzel's number? You think Jamie Foxx has Denzel's number?
I'm sure he does.
Find that out.
I'm sure he has it. Let me see if he's not going to. He's Jamie Foxx.
Show me the screen. Does it say Jamie Foxx at the top?
Sure enough.
Mm-mm.
Damn, that goes and just FaceTime him like that?
Well, you know, you have to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's not answering. He's famous.
Could we FaceTime and try to get any of the icons you have on your phone? You got LeBron's number?
No.
Never had it, or he changed it?
Never had it.
Who else you got that could be an icon?
You know, just some regular actors.
No
Who do
icons?
you consider icons?
Jamie Foxx.
I got Jamie Foxx's number. Who else? Just start naming icons.
Tell me some people that you could categorize as black excellence.
Anthony Anderson.
Hey.
He's great. He's great.
He's got a star on the Walk of Fame. Do you?
Me?
Yeah.
Myself?
Yeah.
Or Irene? Put up the pig poster.
I would consider Anthony Anderson black excellence.
I would concede to that.
Yeah.
Who else? I don't know. I think Deion Cole's pretty good.
Doing a show with him tonight.
Yeah, yeah. Tell him I said what's up.
You get him on the phone, and he's following me tonight.
You
He's
just
very
close
funny.
Deion.
Wrong number.
Wrong number?
Yes.
Who? This isn't Deion?
No.
Fuck! Okay. Have you been getting this a lot?
Yes.
Oh, he changed
How
it.
long? But you know what? We will know when did Deion change his number? Have you been getting this for more than 2 years?
When I got this phone, I didn't. 4 years.
4 years. Well, yeah, so it's a while.
4 years?
You know, I do have a question for you while I have you on the phone. I know this is the wrong number, but I recently got hooked up with Mint Mobile. Do you know about Mint Mobile? Because you got your phone 4 years ago. If you need another cell phone service plan, they're doing a promotion where you get 3 months for $15 a month with unlimited data if you go to mintmobile.com/TYSO.
Yeah, that's where I got my phone.
From Mint Mobile, they're good, right?
Yeah.
You know, tell me if I'm wrong. You might not be able to get a hold of Deion Cole, but you could get a hold of anybody you need with Mint Mobile. That's mintmobile.com/TYSO to get $15 per month for unlimited data.
All right, you have a good one.
Have a good one.
All right, bye,
Thank
Deion.
you.
Bye.
Deion's really good at altering his voice. It's crazy.
You think that was Deion?
Oh, my gosh. I'm looking back now. Since March, he hasn't responded to a text message.
Well, it's been 4 years.
Oh, hold on.
Wait.
Wow.
Read all the text messages you've sent to him in the past 4 years.
Wait.
Buddy, please, I need help. I'm on the side of the road.
There's this thing I was doing. There was this thing I was doing in Chicago that he's actually a part of, but always talking about it. He didn't respond at all. And I was like, oh, it's interesting. He's a part of it. He didn't respond. Then he posted a video about somebody posted a video about his house being burglarized. So I was like, yo, dude, happened to me too. Hope you're all good. No response. And Deion, if you're listening, man, what the fuck, bro? You changed your number too? I changed my number too, but like, I've been texting you. And I've been texting some kid, apparently.
Yeah, nice to finally get closure.
Oh, that person has also been getting the messages, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because are they still blue?
Yeah.
Wow.
And shout out to that person for ignoring me, like making
Yeah,
me.
why not say
This isn't Deion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't
It's
like
interesting.
this.
A lot. See, here's an interesting thing. A lot of people will not say the thing. They'll avoid the confrontation, not saying without judgment.
Yeah.
But like, how many people will tell you got a booger in your nose while they're talking to you?
Oh yeah, very few. Or the green on your tooth. You know, it's like
No. What?
you know when you get a piece of lettuce on your tooth.
Have you ever done that?
I got gaps in my teeth, so the food just gonna slide right through.
That's
Yeah.
convenient.
Oh yeah. I don't have to floss.
Do you really not floss?
I do, but I don't have to.
Do you floss
Yeah.
every day?
No.
More than at least 5 times a week?
So I'm on it. The thing is, right now, I just happen to be on a really good streak. Like I started taking it seriously, more recently, and so I actually have been flossing daily for I'd say the last 3 months.
That's good.
Yeah, but prior to that, it was pretty spotty, man. Honestly,
Yeah.
Not to be gross or anything, but it was like 4 to 5 times a week. Maybe.
That's not. I bet you.
Probably 3 some weeks.
Leave a comment. Say how many times a week you floss. I was throwing my floss with you. I try and floss every night. I usually do.
Yeah.
Sometimes, maybe 1 or 2 times a month, I won't floss.
Yeah.
I was throwing away my
That's-
floss the other
that's
night.
fine.
And as I'm throwing away, I'm saying to myself, I bet you I floss more than 99% of people.
Possibly.
I bet you most people don't floss. And I'm wondering,
Also, kids most kids don't floss.
I don't think they realize they need to.
Right. They don't. I didn't realize I needed to floss until like much later in life. My back teeth are not gapped. And then I was like, my dentist goes, do you floss? I was like, do I look like I got a floss? I can stick a pencil through these motherfuckers.
Let me see. Show the teeth.
And she was like, yeah, you still you brush and it gets through these teeth, but like those back ones, you gotta floss. And I started flossing. Oh my god, the shit that was in there.
Wow.
The shit that was in there.
Damn.
You wouldn't believe, baby.
Do you use string or do you use flossers?
I use string. And I get those little, those little picks.
Yeah.
Right, you got money
When I
floss.
take those on
That's
the
how-
road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People with money floss like that. It's all that fucking waste, though, dude.
Yeah.
Of the plastic?
Yeah.
But they make biodegradable ones.
Yeah, but for biodegradable ones, you got to put it in a.
That's how I floss these teeth.
Hey.
That's my gold chain, baby. That's real flossing.
Is that where the flossing comes from?
Yeah, that's where turf flossing comes from, baby. That's right.
That's fire.
That's right.
Are we gonna get in the studio together?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I would love to.
And let's give him something. Let's give him something to anticipate. Put on
Yeah,
the
let me see that.
Yeah, let's get it. Oh, pass the ox.
Got to do it.
So what I would like to do for this is, it's not that long. I'd like for us all to rap on this track, but
Yep.
you do the whole thing, and so on.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what?
So
Each of us does the whole beat?
yeah, the more you want to start,
Yeah.
Well,
Give me a.
you probably close it.
okay.
But you got to give me a word though. You got to give me a word.
They're
Give me
gonna
3
rap.
words, but just only use one of them.
Okay. Can we do food or animals?
Yeah, you can do whatever you feel.
Oh, wow. Breaking the rules.
Doggy.
I'm only gonna use that.
Okay.
There it is. The other two are implied.
Yeah.
We had a good time. It has to also be about it. We had a good time, and we're
had
excited to have more.
We had a good time today. It's like sometimes when you're at home alone
Yeah.
and you're hanging out with your loved ones,
Right.
and then you realize that the number one loved one is Scrappy. That's your doggy. That's your doggy. Sometimes you gotta hang with your doggy. Doing nasty stuff. Sometimes it get froggy. When you all up in it, it gets soggy. But guess what, baby girl, come call me. Don't call me no more. Cause where you are, I won't go.
I definitely recommend freestyling with your melodic voice. Try it out. And it gives you more time to think, and you can have fun like this. This is really great. I love Lamorne.
You don't help me grow. And that's metaphorically. You don't help me grow in my jeans. But baby girl, you got bad hygiene. And I don't like the way your teeth smell when you use the pick to get in between. When I'm digging you out, I can feel your spleen. Oh baby girl, won't you be with me? I miss you so much.
Good, dude.
Wow. That was beautiful, man.
Sorry, I just had to get it. I just had to get it
Those
out.
notes were hitting.
Wow, man.
God damn.
Did that like it looked like your eyes were getting a little like, what was coming up for you there?
Honestly, you know, I'm insecure, and so a lot of times to get out of relationships, I blame them. You know what I'm saying? I say you were musty.
Relationships can be tough.
But it's really me.
Yeah.
They can be real tough, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you meet a stranger with a gold, it ends. But what better, to have loved and lost, or to have never have loved at all?
That's right.
Word. Tell us about it.
I get lonely sometimes.
Tell me about it.
May old acquaintance be forgot, 'cause my heart can take no more. These women come knocking and pounding the door, but still she is not your love.
He's got a
Let me
nice
tell you what I
voice.
mean. Yo, I met a girl, I fell in love. L-U-B, like Adam Sandler says in Above, that Mr. Deeds flick where he writes cards. Funny movie, stab him in the foot real hard. Frozen Black, you know what I'm talking about. Frozen Black, you know who we talk about, 'cause he's frozen ice too. You frozen Ice Cube, I be drinking iced tea, I be drinking no pot. Fall in love with an idea.
No, but all jokes aside, man.
that went deep.
Love is
H Mack, you gotta take us.
love's
home.
important.
I got it.
You know?
I got
You
you.
gotta take us
Yes.
home.
Where are we going?
Well, you let us know. Where are we going?
Here it is. Where are we about to go?
Harry Mack.
Another show. Me and a couple of my bros.
That's right.
From the chair to the couch.
These guys showed up on a
Oh
crate.
my God! Of course, I got a commercial right before Harry Mack's about to go. Jeez. All right. Just a second. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get into this right now. All right.
Who's on in the house? Take them off before you enter. Bars and burning hot embers.
Bars.
A podcast apt to remember. Yeah, back again. More lyrics to kick.
So you notice how he's closing his eyes right now. He's trying to focus.
Back on the podcast with homie Rick. The last episode was a big hit. People in the comment section calling us the shit. And from that moment, an idea was born. A three-way cipher with Lamorne. All coming together to kick bars with mad energy that feels supercharged. Here we are, and sure enough, it was the best. Feeling blessed, this is how you truly manifest. Just a simple idea, Rick threw out in the air. And when he said those words, they entered through my ears. Next thing I know, Lamorne is with him, and I seen dude, both of these cats, hanging out in my green room. Before the show, I'm like, it's beautiful to see. Now I hope to have some musical epiphanies. I hit the stage, they engaged. Rick, he was dancing. The vibes were enhancing. Old acquaintance. We engaged.
Man, it sucks that the guy's singing over him. He's like, he was about to go in and kind of distracting, but maybe he's trying to tell Harry Mack to hurry up and finish.
Back again with my old friends to the top. Sing that shit.
Seconds. I thought it was ending.
That was rough. Edit all my bad parts out.
Yeah. This podcast should be about 18 minutes long, and 16 of it is you rapping, and then just some stuff about the cat.
Yeah, edit all my bad shit out, Rick. I appreciate you in advance.
You say that every time you come on, though.
Yeah, I do. And for that, I don't watch the whole podcast. I just watch the clips and repost them.
Yeah.
I can't watch it because I know some bad shit in there, Rick. I know you don't want to take it out.
You've told me stuff to take out. I'll always take out.
Take all the swear words, all the stuff about dicks. So this podcast will be 3 minutes.
Every time
long.
you swear, should be saying Joe Kravitz. Well, listen, I wore my fresh suit because I wanted to get fresh with you guys, and
looks incredible, man.
I gotta thank you, Harry, for cleaning up the boards and putting up the stats.
Oh, no, my pleasure, man. Thank you so much for having. This has been seriously so fun, man. Thank you, guys. This has been super dope.
Dude, this has been a lesson for me. It truly has been.
Can you explain?
Never freestyle in front of a real rapper.
Never.
Could you tell me, like, in other words, what that means to you? Like, what would you like? What are you saying?
What am I saying? What am I saying? I think.
I love Lamorne. He's like my favorite freestyle rapper now. All right, let's go.
Super dope.
Dude, this has been a lesson for me. It truly has been.
Could you explain?
Lamorne.
Never freestyle in front of a real rapper.
Lamorne's my favorite freestyle rapper now.
Could you tell me, like, in other words, what that means to you? Like, what would you like? What are you saying?
What am I saying? What am I saying? I think it's self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Don't rap in front of a real rapper, there's no glory. Ain't nothing in it for me, my shit is boring. When he raps, I go, woo, shit, with me, you're snoring. And then sometimes I wake up, and then I wake up and regret the fact that I waked up. I wish I was still asleep in a coma, because when I'm around him there is an aroma of greatness in the room. But with me you feel like you're knocked out 100 years in a tomb. You wake up, you see a Sassoon, and you don't even know that Vidal was in the room. He got the hair.
Making money, you full of wealth.
Yeah,
You great, you too hard on yourself.
Facts.
I was a fan before I met you. I'm grateful, I'm lucky, I love you, Lamorne. Lamorne is nothing but the best. You a 6 out of 10, then I got flat ass breasts. Because perfect ain't perfect unless you charming along. Unless you winning while you rapping, while you singing your song. And while you singing it long, you never miss your dismount. Cause you riding a horse, you gotta fall to dismount. You dismount? No, you raise up, you praise up. Dismount, man, we praise up.
Yeah, indeed, yo, the wordplay is astounding. To diss this man is like dissing a mountain, because he's truly at the peak. Bar's the cleverest. Don't be hard on yourself, dog. You be climbing up Everest. And y'all know I'm nice with the raps and the flows, but I'm embarrassed myself if I had to act on your show. So it goes both ways. We both in our lane. I mean, my profession is kicking these flows and these flames direct off the brain. So of course I got practice for years. But dog, both Rick and Lamorne are some savages here, and it's a lesson for me as well. I'm learning about comedy, so don't downplay yourself and say that you's a wannabe, cause there are plenty of moments you were deep up in the zone. Classic Classic Podcast. We got Denzel Washington on the phone. And y'all know we gonna rock up in some crazy spots. I heard on the street this dude's the next Jamie Foxx. So if we keep on this course, we'll go from 6 to 10, then from 10 to 50, 50 to 100 again, 100 to 100,000, 10 next once more. Got 10 mil for skill. We won't leave them bored. We leaving them floored. And from the core, right from the heart, I want to thank both of y'all for expressing your art. Thanks for having me on the pod to do my part so we could both exchange ideas and become more smart. I feel like that's what it's about. We gain from the brain through the conversations and the knowledge we exchange. We hop up on these mics, put on these headphones, and next thing you say something that leaves my head blown. Now I'm deeper in the zone. I'll be learning from the teachers and anybody watching. I hope this message can reach you. And y'all know I'm proving I'm the freestyle god. We about to keep it up in motion while we rock on the pod. Cause when I'm killing it, y'all know I'm doing it right off the top of the mental. And when I be rhyming, I never be writing it. I'm never gripping no pencil, never be needing no pen. I just spit the bars that I think. I never need to grab the uniball or drip out the ink. I just be making it happen. Y'all get busy with the freestyle. Yo, Rick would say, yeah, Mac, you want the smart water or Fiji? I said the smart water in my mouth is called saliva. Cause I only spit the smartness, go the hardest cause I'm lava. I won't play no part, I won't beg your pardon. A lot of rappers hungry, but see Harry Mack is starving. Not from Earth cause I'm a Martian. They regard him as the illest, hot like skillet. We gon' build it from the top and I'ma kill it. 1 in a million when I be bringing it. It's brilliant with the skill set. Ain't a beat in existence Mackin hasn't killed yet. You know I'm getting cheese from the cheddar to the mozzarella. Y'all know that I rock you off the top, kicking the acapella. I'm known for rapping, taking action. Y'all know I give the beat through the snapping. Accompany myself while I'm stacking the wealth. I'm kicking ill bars off the top that's making you melt. And every time I rhyme, I'ma leave the instrumental douse damp. Shouts out to Rick. He was ducked by the house plant, turning off the lights. We be closing up the set. Every verse I'm exposing is the holiest threat. Place your bets. We smoking microphones like cigarettes. When I kick it off the tip, I'm shutting down the internet like Cat did. No way to act this. The fact is that Mac is the one that comes off top and starts to snap quick. I'm doing it fantastic. It's drastic. Stretching like elastic band. When the mic in my hand, go off top with no plan. And I don't need a band. And I do it off the mental, homie. That is my brand. And y'all know I come through with the flows that are hot. I keep on rocking non-stop while they closing up shop. When it comes to lyrics, everybody know my flow is well done. I told you in the pod, sometimes I overstay my welcome. I just keep coming with bars, running them hard, right off the tip. When it be coming, the lyrics I kick. People be knowing the Mac is legit. I never quit. Y'all know I'm out here raising up more hell. Ayo, somebody's here. I be hearing the doorbell. Indeed, when I'm bombing off the top, I cause harm. Listen, ayo, I think we about to trigger the alarm system. I'm staying too long. I might just fall asleep on this couch. Yo, Rick, I'm fully moving into your house. And every time I rap, I prove to y'all that I'm a true boss. Rick, Glassman, Lamorne, Mack, take your shoes off. Wow.
That's fine.
I gotta use the bathroom again.
Oh, go ahead. You using the bathroom?
Yeah, I gotta use the bathroom again.
Go ahead.
Y'all know that I ain't gotta act this G. I rap and free. Lamorne came back to pee. He had to hit another flow, metaphorically speaking. Y'all know I bring joy more than the weekend. I'm teaching. Whenever I rock the show, I know it'll go great. Cause I'm about to fall up in flow state. And even at the beginning, they can't stop me. There's times I'm frustrated when the flow feels choppy. Rick asks, what do you do when rhymes don't come? Or do they always come to you while you shine like the sun? Some days I gotta push through every single obstacle and continue even in moments it feels impossible. So when I'm struggling, y'all know I don't quit. I find the next bar and I continue to spit. Any obstacle I face, I'm about to scream through this. Yo, that's the end of the flow. Theme music.
Wow, that was amazing. Outro freestyle. That was cool. I wonder if they planned Harry Mack just say, hey, just go on forever. But no, that was sick. Amazing interview. There's some value bombs dropped by Harry Mack. You know, don't be afraid of failure. Keep going if you mess up. Keep going if you get stuck, and eventually something better will come. And it's just great, great stuff. All right, I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video.